Okay, stream is up. Or at least going up. This time I'll remember to mute my microphone when I type. I can't mute my cat, but I'm sure he will just enhance the amount of viewers. So true. Hey, Want Die, how's the audio? I'm talking. How's the game? The
Hello.
music? How's Molly sound compared to me?
How do I sound right now? Is my voice too loud or too quiet, or something in between?
How is it compared to me? Because I have the levels appearing very similar in OBS. The audio mix is good. Let me hop into training real quick just so that you can see if like the sound effects are.
Oh, there we go. Here, actually, I can hop on and listen as well.
I can't actually do anything in the game because I'm using a pad to control it for the stream, and I don't know.
It's very fair.
Apparently, right face button is force function by default. Game sound is low. Okay.
Yeah, game sound sounds a little bit low, like a tad bit low.
I just turned it up.
Yeah, it sounds good now. Should be all good. There we go.
Alright, sick.
Sounds good. Here, let me take a peek, a little gander, a little look-sees-loo over here at who signed up for bracket.
Yeah, I figured I'd actually real quick pull that up on stream.
There are 12 people pulled up. Okay, we have a smaller one this month. I mean, it is the night of Combo Breaker.
Yeah, between Combo Breaker and whatchamacallit, the fact that this was a short notice tournament, lower joining, but that's fine.
Yeah,
this
no,
means
it's
people
fine.
have more chance to get in top 8.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, and there's a good chance that everyone just kind of, you know, plays basically plays everybody. You know?
Yeah.
So let's see, who do we have? Ooh, let's go. Okay, my new favorite player in the Discord, Seb. New best favorite top player of the Discord. They're from my region is the only reason.
I see.
But let's go. Seb pulled up. Got Rebix, Omar, Meatball Spaghetti. That's a powerful name. Swing Apples, Underzerto, Want Die, maybe his turn up. Oh, Phil signed up. Let's go.
You can't make the Combo Breaker. Just play here instead.
Damn, so true. So a lot of people who didn't, who, you know, notable missing from bracket, but that's okay. People have stuff going on. But I'm glad to see some people kind of cooking.
Yeah. There we go. Let's put this under. That there. There we go. Looks beautiful. Yes, turn up, please. You must hurry. You have only 10 minutes. Molly, whenever you want to hop in the in the game lobby, it's just UNI2BL.
Sounds good. Network. Here, 1 second. Beginner lobby, more important. Yeah, true. So true.
There's no check-in turn up, no. No check-in at all.
Is it capitalized or not?
All caps, yeah. UNI2BL.
Sounds good.
I need to set up match avoidance to. Oh, you switched off of Piss Carmine. Beautiful.
Yeah, we're on vegan Carmine now.
He is a plant.
He is a plant. It's yeah. My boy vegan Carmine.
Change it so that I had, what was it? Like rematch avoidance set to pretty high, but with only 12 people, that's probably not a good idea.
Yeah. I mean, like, you could do it, and then when everyone's done their matches, you could just, like, go on to top 8 early, if everyone plays everyone, you know?
Good, we'll just have to see how many matches people want to do. I mostly just want to do, like, I think I have it set to 8 minutes right now.
Okay.
So I'm just going to turn it down a little bit. I know I turned it up because people last time were like, I'm getting rematches constantly. I'm like, alright, I'll turn it up. But with 12 people, you're going to be sitting and waiting if you can't rematch.
Yeah, 2 hours is going to be pretty long for... I think there's a good chance that... Yeah, we'll see how it goes. There's a good chance that people will just run out of matches, though.
If people can do rematches, but if people are like getting tired of the rematches and everyone's faced everybody, definitely we can do an early top 8.
Yeah.
I just need to remember how to change that setting. Same pool avoid. No.
You should be able to just hit a finalize.
No, just in terms of setting the rematch avoidance. So.
Oh yeah. That.
Start GG UI is it's something. I do think this is going to be an interesting top 8 layout. We've got like a lot of our killers missing this time around.
Yeah, for sure. We have. I mean, here, let's see who. Well, Friend isn't here notably.
No failure, no janitor.
Yeah, no janitor, no failure. So all of the top 3 from last time aren't here. Here, actually, let me take a little look-see gander over here of what the Danison looks like right now to see whether or not there's any other tops missing from the bracket. So it looks like Winter isn't here. So Winter's not here, Janitor's not here, Failure's not here, King Cosmo's not here, Rushnik not here, Lynn, you, Pabungus. I don't think I saw Quinn on the list.
No, I don't think Quinn signed up for this one.
Quinn's not here. So yeah, lots of the top players for the bracket, you know, not pulling up. But I know that, yeah, like I know Seb is a player who definitely could be, you know, on the maybe the lower end of like the higher tier players. I played a little bit with him before. Granted, I didn't play Blonde, so I'm not sure whether or not it was just me not knowing characters because I was playing Carmine, but still, you know, like was doing solid. So
for sure,
could definitely be a strong player.
I'd really like to see keep an eye out for how matches for Freaks are doing, because he has been like honestly like this whole week just seeing meteoric rise in.
Oh, for sure, he's been hard grind, you know.
Somehow COVID made him even stronger.
Exactly, he came back stronger from COVID. I don't know. Phil's a force of nature. Remembering to mute my mic while I have my Starbucks acai berry refresher drink thing.
Delicious.
So there's not clanging ice all over the mic. I don't know. I find them a little bit too sweet personally. I'm not you know, crazy about sweet drinks, but either way. Here, we'll see. We have about 4 minutes before bracket. Let's stare at. Oh, is there any way I can join last minute? Maybe. Oh, that is a powerful name. Maybe you gotta let him join. Their name is Rar. I'm a T-Rex.
Well, even more interesting is I checked the Discord and their name is Chinchill Lord there. You know what? Why fucking not? This is a casual
Rar,
event.
I'm a T-Rex, the Chinchillord. That's powerful. I kind of want to see them cook.
All right, sure, we'll let you cook. Give me on
What's your bet? What's your bet on the character?
I also need your, if you want in, I need your name on Start GG to send you an invite. So just send that to me in Discord.
Here, let me just ping them with it. Here, just send you. Papa.
I am gonna need that name within the next 2 minutes to get you in, though.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they replied with a... Oh, a Batista emote. Wait a second, are they a VAT? They replied with a Batista-themed Padoru emote. Wait a second. Not the Weeb Osu playing Batista player. I don't think we're ready. That might be too powerful. The execution. I'm a strong believer that rhythm game players are... they might just be a weeb and not... I only say that because it's a prominent weeb Osu meme, but... I don't know, I'm a strong believer that rhythm gamers are just... have better execution. Like,
oh, I'm blind. I was waiting for a message in the server and I got a DM. Okay.
Damn. Got mixed up. Unfortunate.
All right. Yep. Add attendee. All right, you're in. Congratulations. You just barely made it in. All right. So for everyone who is joining, I think you need to RAR. I think you need to go into Start GG and accept the invite. And if you can do that right now, then after that I can start the bracket or the ladder.
Oh, are we good? We'll have 13 players. Nice small. Once again, we're running at the same time as Combo Breaker. Lots of people want to watch Combo Breaker. I know I'm gonna be tuning in every once in a while just to make sure.
All right, everyone's verified. Let me start up matchmaking here, and we can get some matches going.
Hell yeah.
Queue enabled.
Speaking of which, let me just take a peer over it. How did Skullgirls go? Oop. Okay, let's go vending. Let's go Toluda. Wait a second. My goats are cooking. Wait a second. Man. Toluda. You love to... Oh, let's go Flank, actually. Wait a second. How's Flank doing in Uni? I know he was seeded for top 24, but he's too busy being a god at Skullgirls and getting top 24 in that game as well. Oh, BL. Oh, okay, I saw BLD, beat Cam, beat Dovo. Damn, let's go. Crazy.
Alright, let's see.
Speaking of team players. Oh, okay. Has no one else that I've ever heard of in their pool besides like Cherio, the Gira player. Who they playing? Top.
Hellcow, are you signed up? Were you wanting to play or just watch?
I think Hellcow was signed up. No, they're not.
If you want to sign up, I can get you in real quick. We're just starting.
Already.
I've got a stream match coming up with Saturn IL and Freaks. Okay, Hellcow, just keep an eye on StartGG. I'm sending you an invite. I will need you to send me your StartGG name because I don't remember. Okay.
It's Hell Piggy. That's crazy. Where the whole barn is here.
Okay, the invite's been sent. Enjoy playing.
Let's see if we can get a match.
Yeah, I've got Freaks and Saturn lined up.
Okay, let's go. Stop labbing some B sliding routes and come back to ooh, Freaks and Siren. That's an exciting one. That'll be fun.
Yeah, those are honestly like probably are like 2 top seeds, I'd say, for this event as of people signed up.
Swing's definitely up there too.
True. I haven't played Swing in a while. It'll be interesting to see.
Swing's there. I think Want Die's up there. I think Seb's up there just because Quebecois. Once again, I need to, you know, rep my boys, mon pays. Ooh. All right, so I've been hearing about Freaks being in the Ooh. Already hidden with the double tornado, right? Oh, okay, never mind. Wait, Freaks might have blown up.
Quick and easy, run in, crouch C, crouch B, one of the two. But gonna get picked up by Freaks either way.
Yeah, one thing he's doing that I'm like immediately as something that stands out to me is his re-beating into 2A off increased 5C, which was not something that he was very comfortable doing before with the spacing. This should kill. Oh no. Okay. Could have burnt the 200 to kill. I think there's but was a little bit iffy on it. You have to do like a setup into a third tornado into IW, and I don't know if after the second tornado you can still do that. But yeah, it was doing 5B or sorry 5C into 2A, which is +7 on the wall.
That's incredible.
Yeah, but it's something that I know that he was not super comfortable with, so I'm glad to see him doing it.
Seeing both buffs up right now on Saturn's Wagner, gonna give some nice follow-ups here for extra damage, going straight to the IW for the round. But that is going to leave Freaks starting next round with the meter, and given how threatening EX Mika Missile can be, that is pretty scary if you have no meter to test it. Oh, big whiff.
Yeah, that was attempted to rebeat, but the 2A from Mika is so big that it just hit. It didn't whiff. Okay, double missile routes. Whiff. Missile 2. A little bit out of range for 5D. 2 bucks up. What are you gonna do? Overhead. Yeah. Round 1, going to Saturn. Or game 1, sorry.
Our voices are quiet compared to the game. Understood. I love the fact that he's doing double tornado routes now. It does so much more damage. Mika's really a character that you kind of have to go for the big boy combos on. Just because if you don't, her day 1 BMBs do so little. They do like 2.8. For sure, and especially even once she gets you in the corner, her real pressure only really starts once she gets you grid broken with her command throws.
Yeah, speak of grid break though. Currently recovering grid breaker. Yep, plus.
Oh, but really
Great
nice mash on Freak's part there. Something you kind of gotta just know where to contest on Wagner. She has such scary pressure in the corner in a lot of places that really aren't very intuitive to match against.
Ooh, great shield on the missile. You love to see it. That is how you deal with it.
Definitely, once again, I'm interested to see how Saturn deals with it. We are starting off the round once again with a big meter advantage on Freak's side. Gonna get straight to the corner here.
6-6B is so funny. It hits it. Oh, there's the rebeat, but once again, unfortunately...
Oh, no. Uh-oh.
Oh, Mika's not happy.
Oh, it looks like Saturn disconnected.
Oh. That's unfortunate. Alright, put me in. Everyone's rooms crashed.
Wait, did everyone's rooms crash?
Oh boy.
Don't tell me Steam is doing maintenance at 3 p.m. on a Friday.
Oh boy, at 6 p.m. EST on a Friday.
Oh
Surely
God,
this
no.
is not a time anybody's using Steam servers.
What an incredible time for this to happen.
Steam has some connections. You want here? Let's see if I can play. Can I play Phil? Like, is our lobby dead or is? Let's see if our lobby is dead or if it's just. It looks like we're fine.
This is so weird.
Yeah, it looks like we're fine. Okay. Alright, we're just gonna quickly play some. Damn. Damn, he's good. They'll never expect it though. Okay. Yeah, that's. I mean, ours seems to work fine. Like, ours works without an issue.
Yeah, this is very weird.
This is very strange. Yeah, like, our game's fine. That's an interaction I've never seen. Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe Steam just had a little itty bitty hiccup there. It does seem like people are getting rooms back up, so
Okay.
I will get Saturn back in here so that they can finish the set.
Sure. Ours will be done in just a second. Here, you can kill me. Yeah? Don't drop your combo. There you go. Okay, we're good. Oh, yeah, there we go.
There we go.
Hopefully, we're good.
Yep, we're good to go.
Alrighty.
So I believe we're back to Freaks 0, Saturn 1. Unfortunately, we had to lose that match, but it was no one's fault really, so we'll just have to do a replay. Nice catch on the backdash there. That's something Saturn's really good about, is keeping the forward momentum.
Dun, dun. Yeah, red missed moment. Ooh.
That's something too. I know Saturn playing Wagner, you'll expect it, but lots of really good matches coming out with Wagner's really good Avare, and that kind of messes a bit with Freak's normal game plan of kind of unsafe corner pressure. Lots of gaps in it, but it's still really scary. But of course, against a character that has these really good mash buttons, it's going to be a lot harder to actually, you know, safely keep your pressure up without retreating and kind of regrouping.
I mean, at the same time, it's a character that can kind of blow it up. Like, if Mika gets a counter at 2C or 5C or something like that, you can kind of just explode. The character might not do that much damage, but, like, it's very much, it puts the onus on Freaks to try and blow those mash options up.
We did see a very quick and easy adjustment there, and a nice kill through the Mika missile mix-up in the corner.
There's one thing that we saw at the start with Saturn was shielding, in that first game that they played, Saturn was shielding Mika missile. Which is a huge thing, because otherwise you just eat a 50-50, right? Ooh.
Oh, nice CS into DP there, cross under, but no
Mika missile.
Oh, 236B just goes right to the grab.
Okay, mash out.
Oh.
You
Nice
know the
mash,
Mika
but
player is
still
going to be the one
kind of
mashing.
Oh, and the 66B gets the hit. No one's ever ready for how far that one goes.
Full combo. Almost 200 meter. Yeah. It recovers insanely fast. Actually, what is the frame rate on Sea Dive? I'm just not a character I'm that familiar with, so.
On 66B?
On Sea Dive from Wagner. J236C. It is +2.
Oh, and a quick grid break on the Freaks, but no real pickup on it. Of course, another hit will bring him back in.
Yeah. Gonna get lots of damage though, taking the extra grid break damage. Ooh.
Wait, did Saturn win the last one?
Saturn did win the last one. It's 2-0 for Saturn right now.
Oh, I totally forgot it's the first of 3. This is my own tournament.
It's all good.
Alright, and we look like, I guess we're on set point here for Saturn. Hopefully things will get a little more clear. Saturn does really love that round start, the fire pillar.
Yeah. I mean, it's a strong option. It's similar to like Carmine's 6-6 FF kind of thing, where it just, you know, catches backdashes, catches jump outs, stuff like that. Pretty low committal option. Ooh. Sword buff, and you're in the corner?
It does seem like we're seeing some interesting high shields coming out from Freaks here in the corner. I think that's definitely a really scary thing to be doing against Wagner. Probably her fastest overhead is going to be that shield bash, but definitely reactable, I'd say, if you're used to seeing it.
ADPCS into plus on block move. You love to see it. Oh, tried to air there. That's gonna be it.
Slow move in the air gets caught out. Alright, let me see if I can get another match roll up here.
Yeah, let's see who we got. But yeah, no, that was I mean, like, it was 3-0, but for sure it could have. Yeah, I hate saying it was 3-0, but it was close, kind of. But like, you know, it was Freaks just, you know, got a little bit cleared on shielding, specifically on both his own shielding and then establishing. Saturn very quickly established shield as a threat against Mika Missile in the first game. And never really, despite not going for it that much, Freaks never really blew them up for either going for the shield or not going for the shield. Like, didn't force them to have to shield, so wasn't able to force them to then get grid broken by throw, and wasn't playing necessarily the same game that maybe he wanted to. For sure, felt a little bit like he was on the back foot. But speaking of being on back foot, both these characters gonna want to not interact.
Is it to say Chinchilla or Rara T-Rex just joined? Just joined, like for real, just joined.
Oh wait, let's go. Wait a second. We have a game plan down.
Seeing the tutorial, the dash block tutorial in action here.
We have found barrier and we have found beam. We're vibing. Oh. Okay. Now the question is, this is like an actual real question. Are we playing Guile or are we playing Bat? Because as soon as we see a hit, we'll be able to determine whether or not we're, you know, girl with flash kick and fireball charge, how do you approach her, or if we're playing Batista. Oh, we're playing Batista. We tried to go for the 5-1 route. Let's go. Look at the patience. Look at the patience says, yes, I will take free grid. Thank you. Okay. This is something that a lot of people need to get used to in these matchups. Blocking laser full screen is not losing. You are winning. You are actively getting resources faster than your opponent if you just sit full screen and shield that zone. Like, this is not a game where you can win by just zoning, really, because eventually they will amass such a stupid amount of resources that they can do their neutral skip, and you just kind of lose.
Especially when you consider that in this matchup in particular, it's very hard for any character to beat Batista in a fireball war. Yeah, if she knows what she's doing.
Yeah, like, you can do, like, ground explosion or something like that, but, like, you really want to get in and use pressure, use your rebeats, your phone on, that's... I mean, that's kind of fun.
That was a nice hop over for the grab, though.
Yeah, okay. DP
nice
says I'm terrified of flash kick. Yeah. Ooh, 4B. Button of the gods. No punish on DDP. Chinchilla looking a little bit uncomfortable with some of the spacings and stuff, like especially from Phonon. Phonon has a lot of really great buttons up close and really far, kind of like Yuzu. And has some in the mid-range, but like on command off big normals or off of like, you know, good starters and stuff like that, mid-range normals isn't necessarily like, she has some dead zones. That's the way I'll put it.
For sure.
Definitely
for sure.
not as bad as Yuzu, but charge fireball going through fireball, matchup awareness. Mevius taking game 1. And that is something that VAT without meter can't do multi-hit projectiles. So, oh,
We're gonna hit the rematch button.
we're gonna rematch. Return to.
Looks like there's a little bit of confusion on the format, but it's all good. We're gonna get back in there.
Yeah. Okay, let's go. Game 2.
Nice grid break. Yeah, definitely not a great idea to be shielding high against a full screen phone on here.
3C is a bud. Oh, that's
CVL.
a route? You know, honestly, the route that you hit is the optimal one. That's the important part.
So true, and it seems like
we're going for big, like, we're going for like actual VAT routes. Wait a second. Drill? Oh no, okay. So this is a very common issue that people have, where on Batista, to get that route, you have to start charging up drill, up A drill, before you finish doing 5B, and it can be really wacky to do, because your hands aren't used to being on the ground holding a button, or like pressing a button for a combo, or like doing your gatherings, and then just holding up. It's kind of funky. So I think that's definitely like something that they're just not used to the upcharge inputs yet. It comes with time. It's a hard thing to wrap your mind around.
Sure, and honestly, I liked seeing that that smart skill come out at the end there. It's it's not gonna keep your turn going, but if you don't know how to end your pressure string and you want to be safe enough, that's not always a terrible option.
Yeah, I mean it's. I was talking to Winter about it earlier today, and was saying like, oh, VAT's, because I'm number one. VAT isn't that bad of a character learn person, but like also like in all reality, it's mostly just she's so weird and she's so uncomfortable for a lot of players. And Winter was saying that like smart steer is a huge thing for beginner Batistas, just because until exactly like there, you end up with these weird drops that you're not really sure like how to pick up, because if you drop on a lot of characters, well, what Winter was saying is if you drop on a lot of characters, you end up getting like some kind of frame trap out of the drop, or you can like just do another move or something like that. When you drop on VAT, you end up like dropping into air tech in the air while you're landing with a whiffed air normal or something like that, and it's just not pretty.
I do like seeing an attempt here from Mevius to make use of 3D to get through some of these projectiles.
The other one that we might start seeing a little bit is air dash, or like assault. Like jump assault can also get over a lot of that stuff, but at that point you risk playing into the flash kicker fireball minigame.
Lots of counter hits coming in here, I think. Seeing some mashing on the side of Chinchillord trying to find the gaps here, but not really hitting them.
We love a masher.
Honestly, I think what I'm seeing here is that just kind of a loss of confidence on Chinchillord's end. I think really, first game we were getting a lot more confident control of the neutral with Batista's projectiles, with the laser, and then up close the normals.
Once again, especially for when you're playing. Oh, we found the tech button. But yeah, exactly. If you don't necessarily have, I mean, this is way further down the line, but if you don't have, like, double fireball and charge partitioning down and stuff like that, playing, like, essentially Guile Batista can be a really fun and interesting way to start with the character, But for sure, like, a character that, like, has, can have a pretty straightforward game plan of just zone, on the other hand, has kind of like an endless skill ceiling. Oh. Yeah. Alright, so that's 2-1 for Mebius. Potential last game, but still could see Chinchillord bring it back.
There definitely is. You can tell that these players are both pretty new to the game, but it is. I'm really enjoying that both of them do seem to have the you know, some awareness to, you know, at full range you want to be putting shield out, trying to win the cycle with grid, because both these characters are ones that you can do a lot of shielding on as long as you're careful. And that's really going to be your best bet against any zoner in this game, to actually get in and start your pressure.
Yeah, you shield until you can do something really risky and save yourself with either meter or CS. Or until you can get Vorpal, and then in case some characters like Lon no longer loses Ice State when in Vorpal on block, so you can now start to kind of contest buttons and thread and freeze and things like that. Every character has their own thing that they get, you know. A good way to think of it, I think, is Vorpal is almost like a little install you get, rather than just access to a resource.
For sure, it really is. You know, a lot of people look at Vorpal and CS and they're just like, well, if I win this grid cycle, I get one Roman cancel. And
yeah,
you know, that's one way you can kind of use it. But there's so many systems tied to this grid meter and the grid cycle that, I mean, you know, I hear commentators say this all the time, even talking about top tier players. And I think I've heard you say it too, but you know, you win the cycle, you get Vorpal, you are now the best character in the game until you lose Vorpal. You just have so many additional tools, both system mechanics and special things for your character, that you get just by winning grid cycle.
Yeah. And there was a really good non-state player from my region who had told me at one point that when you're playing Under Night, you're not playing the big game above, you're playing the little game at the bottom, and the big game above is like the mini game.
For sure, yeah, it really is. Like, we've got the Uni is the game for Gen Alpha. It's got the Subway Surfers in the corner.
Exactly. Yeah, like. Well, what is it that my favorite one is Bode? Someone I've said this, I'm sure, to you at some point, but like that you know, Uni is a game where, or it's Uni is like Grid. The way that Grid was described to me when I first started playing Uni was that it is Charizard, the Magic the Gathering card, where when cycle comes around, you put down all of your resources and stuff like that, you play the grid game for like a little bit, and then you come back to the main game with an advantage. And I was like, damn, that makes sense. It's like whenever cycle comes around, you know, it's just someone played Charizard, suddenly you're like, damn, okay, well, I guess we're playing this sub game for a little bit until, you know, one of us wins, and then we come back and it's like, wow, I'm better now. Ooh.
Alright, coming up we've got our resident, I'm not server owner, but close enough, honestly. Basically head of the community turn-up. Going against our resident Hyde, Rebix. I know we've seen Rebix entering a lot of our tournaments. Hasn't really been making the top 8s, but I've been seeing him kind of make waves in the lobbies.
Oh, you love to see the messages, the hits with the Kuon message. It just comes into the bracket. Kuon. Yeah, and that's one thing. Both these players, I think they're the only players of their characters in the server, which is a little bit surprising.
Hellcow also plays Kuon.
Oh, okay. Either way, Rebix the only Hyde is the one that's more surprising.
True. I think there may be one or two others, but certainly none other that really enters our events or seen too much in the lobbies. And I think that we've written a nice combo coming out from turn up.
Oh.
I'm interested to see how much either of these people have Magic experience. Like you said, the server really is kind of lacking in both these characters, and both of them have some real crazy stuff they can implement. The CS into Jump A is a really, like, honestly smart option, given that I know Turnip at least loves pulling out the floats here.
Float is something that you can kind of just do as Kuon until they make you stop. You know, like, and Hyde does have some really good options to deal with it. Hyde notably has 3C, which catches anything that is above the ground for a very big combo. Has access to DP, has access to Force Function OS. Force Function OS on Hyde is an insane OS. It's incredibly plus on block. It loses to just straight up mashing, but anything other than dash up, mash, delay button, it kind of just smokes. Ooh, okay.
Some really good awareness here, I think. We immediately saw Rebik saw Turnip do the float mix-up just a couple times and realized and went ahead and hit buttons, because that is definitely, outside of certain setups, not safe if he just does it raw.
Almost got over the 6C, but not quite.
Good tech on the throw, but not no safe ender on that pressure string is going to give Turnip a nice easy combo to maybe end the round.
Okay.
A little bit with meter on the table there, but just any hit will push through. Oh,
Has grid to work with as well. Almost has over 5 bars. Yeah. Definitely close.
An unfortunate drop for Turnip there.
Yeah. Might have been able to do it without meter even. This character is insane. But, you know. Ooh, okay. Reset after the teleport.
Definitely do think it's a sign of it's a good sign of skill in a player in this game to, or really any fighting game, to be able to understand like there's that gray area of like, could I kill without meter, could I not? And maybe a really advanced player would be able to tell and decide, oh, unfortunate block on the DP there for Rebik. But having the understanding of like, I don't know if it'll kill, I should spend the meter, because a lot of people are very scared to spend their resources.
Yeah, especially in this game where meter travels between rounds, you know, so there is quite the incentive to hang on to that meter. Most characters get a pretty juicy starter off, like, you know, round start, big button, or EX combo starter, you know.
For sure.
Yeah, Turnip taking game 1 though. Seem to have, I would say mostly just Rebik's not super comfortable on how to stop flight. You know, I mean, Hyde definitely has the tools, has things like, I'd imagine 6B is probably a really good starter for that, to interrupt flight.
Lots of shields coming out from Turnip here. Could get him killed in the future, but...
Ooh, but actually loses the grid advantage. Oh, the assault forward was gonna get cycled, but the flight back loses it. And you have to be so aware of your movement as Kuon, because backdash into flight gives up so much grid.
That definitely there too, that Kuon slide, if you're fast enough, can be hit out with a 5-frame button. That is not a safe ender for the pressure.
Speaking of 5-framers, my man Hyde has some of the best ones in the game in 236 BC, horizontal reversal of the gods. He really is a character that just kind of has it all, you know. Has a fast-hitting, large 2A. Has a backdash. That's all we'll say about Hyde backdash. Some of the best damage in the game. Only thing is, you know, doesn't necessarily have the best mix, but you know, with Pogo and with that overhead we just saw, definitely has some stuff to work with. Okay, air unblockable. Oh no! It's a situation that a lot of people aren't super comfy in, where when you have them in the air like that, you just gotta hit ground button, just get your free combo. Don't try and get fancy. Characters in this game cannot block ground buttons in the air, so as Hyde you can just run up 3C. Like 3C into delay Rekka into OTG's 3B or something. You know, I don't know Hyde routes, but... Okay, 2-2C. Oh no, didn't burn the meter, instead just went for a frame trap, or well, kind of a spacing trap afterwards. Takes the game.
Definitely just putting in some simple block strings, trying to get Turnip to make a mistake. And something that I'm not seeing from Turnip that I'd love to see is, we were seeing it earlier in the first game, just more mindful management of grid in these block strings. Go for some safe shields, just a couple of shields and a block string, and you're gonna win the cycle almost every time. Just like that, yeah.
Yeah, the only thing is that if we do see flight, yeah, like up back flight into laser is almost forfeiting the cycle. Like, look at how much the cycle swung from like 2 lasers on shield and doing up back fly. Now he's gonna lose cycle for it, but gets the setup.
And I think that's a really interesting decision space we just saw right there too, because cycle's just about to end, and you basically have to pick: do you want to end early with a non-optimal ender to win the cycle, or do you want to go for the Oki?
Okay, pick up. Yeah. Oh no, missed the 6-6C, just got 5C instead. Yeah, and we haven't seen a mash out on the teleport after the 6C. A little bit passive on defense, I'll say, from Rebix. Okay. Doesn't interact because the onion ring is not a projectile. Or is not a fireball, sorry.
Definitely, I think is really scary, especially at the ranges that we're seeing these two play sometimes. We're getting kind of the battle between the onion ring and the 2-2C off of Hyde, and as it is, 2-2C on Hyde definitely feels like it's kind of just does what that does better. You know, it tracks, keeps you airborne if you jump up and block it.
Very similar functions, but very different use cases for the two characters.
Once again, we see that, like you said, we see that jump back into hover. Oh, nice block and call out on the veil off. Luckily, we saw that jump back pretty much forfeit the cycle there right before the cycle ended. But it doesn't matter if you block a veil off and get a nice starter.
Exactly. Turnip specifically, I think it does a lot of up-back teleport or up-back float and stuff, and that, you know, can forfeit a lot of cycle. But cycle management not being the biggest thing in this matchup so far, I think a lot of it is 6C into teleport into float into do nothing is not being punished by Rebix really ever. And I think like it's letting Turnip get away with murder, kind of. You know, is getting to do a lot of the funny fake Kuon stuff. Just because Rebix hasn't put him back and like stuck him back on the ground for a while.
Absolutely, I think we're really seeing, you know, once Rebix got on offense, he was getting a lot done, but kind of getting through, like you said, the gauntlet of Kuon funny stuff is really proving to be a challenge.
It can be really hard to try and make a Kuon do real things because, as a player, it's very hard to know what the real Kuon things are. Because you see him flying in the air and you're like, oh, this must be a setup, I shouldn't press. And then, you know, you hit him out of it and you're like, oh wait, that was just the Kuon player pressing buttons. Like, oh.
Nice tech on the grab coming in from Turnip. Vio to get out of the float setup, I think not a bad option.
Yeah, no, it is a reversal. It is a DP. You are doing a DP that gives you meter. That's the best way to put it. Ooh, DP? Yeah. Look how much damage that did. I mean, you're in veil off, but still. Oh, shield.
Oh, yeah, I love that shield. Could have punished it, didn't see it come out. That's, I think, definitely a more intermediate technique, being able to react and confirm off of a shielded air normal.
Yeah, it takes a long time to get used to it, though.
Oh, and that's unfortunate. CS into getting hit. That's one of my favorite combos, certainly.
Ooh, TRM. Or counter hit throw, either way. I wasn't looking.
I definitely think I would love to see out of Rebix some more, just throughout, you know, Hyde has some really good C moves. Like, especially if you're kind of far away, the C follow-up from any fireball, 6C off of any fireball, only uses 100 meter, he's got a lot of meter coming out, and it is basically a laser.
Yeah. I mean, it is a laser. I was gonna say, one thing that I think Rebix could do is, Turnip hasn't been OSing for Assault. And that's something that just going and mixing into your strike throw pressure, Assault can be a really good layer 1 offense. Until they make you stop. And then once they make you stop, and you see them OSing, then you start breaking the OS, and now we're playing Uni. Which is, you know, fun part of the game. Ooh, early tech. We were mashing that. We knew. Okay, tries to. I like the multi-hit fireballs. Hide 2FF does go through pretty much every fireball in the game, but Onion Ring. Oh,
So
I thought there was gonna be a DP, but time.
Oh, so close to if Turnip hadn't dropped that, we wouldn't be going to a game 3. But Rebix just barely able to make it to time up.
Game 5 now.
Not a very common option that I see come out of Turnip, but it was nice awareness to actually, you know, wait out the block stun of that Onion Ring to try to get the non-gold throw there.
Ooh, yep, there is a second DP half to it. It is. Thank goodness it doesn't hit Ice Rain. Anyways, we'll go.
Oh,
okay, and it reaches. It is a very big flash kick. Yeah. That is, if he tries to do 236 BC on Ice Rain Super Flash, he just goes underneath the lawn and goes and slashes upwards backwards and gets hit by Ice Rain. It's very funny. Okay.
Seeing that.
Don't jump. All right, good.
Oh,
Shield.
and gets a cycle and a nice knockdown. Kind of gets position. And
We
you
are
know,
watching-
because the cycle just happened, can afford to do these kind of jump back shenanigans just a little
Yeah, I mean, still lost grid for it, but
bit. For sure. Just the hope is that you can get it back, I suppose.
almost got Celestial. That was dangerous. Okay, red mist incident. Oh, there's the assault. Assault J2C.
Oh, and nice pickup on the unsafe pressure reset there. Very good awareness on that one. And going into this just to make sure that he doesn't drop the combo, get as much damage as he can without fear of drops.
Put you in the skittle.
And pretty much one touch away.
Why you have to
Especially
put
you can get some kind of crazy chip damage off the Kuon here, and one quick easy grab will bring it home for Turnip.
Boy pondering his orb. Oh, hit him with the thank you. Where's the Kuon?
I do sometimes just hit him with the user recall when I get in the room.
Damn. Oh wait, that's not the button. I'm like, where's the button for quick message again? Where is it on my stick? No, why are all my shortcuts in? Oh, it's X. Here. Ah, yes. Londrekia. Whoop. That's not my intention. Oh, damn. Please let me use the 2P side. It's a very specific quick chat. Do we have another match coming up?
I'm trying to get one lined up here.
Oh.
Just catching a couple people right after they start up their match, so.
Unfortunate. What's the combo of this? Time to lab some Carmine in the meanwhile. I'm a reformed Lond player. I play the good character now.
Alright, looks like we're hopefully gonna get Kumono Juza and Hell Pig, Hell Cow, Hell Barnyard Animal on stream.
Sounds good.
We're gonna have another
Ooh,
Kuon
and-
match.
Hellcow is a Kuon, and Kimono is...
Kimono is Tsurugi player, our resident Tsurugi.
Oh, a Tsugi. That's interesting.
I don't know who question mark is. Probably Meatball Spaghetti.
I would assume so. Up, here. We have a Lene. Another character that I'm surprised there aren't that many of in the server. A fairly popular character with beginners.
Oh, that is a sick Kuon custom. Oh my god.
What is it meant to be?
I don't know. I just love purple and green as a color combo.
I was like, I don't know, is this a reference to something? Is this a... Whenever someone says, oh, that's so sick, and I don't know what it is, I assume it's Final Fantasy XIV. But, you know...
It's the colors of my Final Fantasy XIV free company that I run. Does that count?
There you go. Yeah, exactly. It's Final Fantasy XIV. Hell pigs. Oh. Player A. Oh wait, there's a quick chat message for no mains allowed. Wait, it's for me.
All right, I don't think I haven't seen Kumono's Lene before. Usually they play Tsurugi.
Oh, okay. Well, we're changing it up from one brand of butter to margarine. Still pretty plain toast, but a little bit spicier, you know?
For sure.
Sorry, I mean nothing. No offense. I love water with no ice.
You know, in a game where we have people ranging from teenager in a hoodie and short shorts to floating guy with an ethereal coat and 8 swords floating behind him.
You know, my man is the over-designed Guilty Gear character, and then we have, you know, like, Tekken character number 32 on the other side of the screen.
But I definitely do like watching a good Lene work. There's a lot of really cool tools she has as sort of a rushdown character.
Yeah, for sure. One of which is running into DP.
Yeah, I was gonna say, doesn't matter how many tools you have. If you don't block the DP, you're gonna get roasted a little bit.
Oh!
See the spot dodge, no follow up out of it.
2C is a gigantic button. That's going to be one big thing, is that Lene can whiff punch Kuon. She does have bigger buttons, as weird as that is to say. That jump half circle back input, whatever it's called. Okay. Already get some pressure on.
We're definitely seeing, I think, Hellcow not really knowing how to deal with the assault in the corner pressure here. And a roll directly under the fireball.
Ooh, okay, we got combos. Jump? Yeah. Caught pressing something. Maybe didn't have charge for flash kick. Clipped overhead.
Is Kuon's DP a charge move?
It is.
Oh. For some reason I thought it was a 2-2-X.
It is charge down up B for the invuln one.
Okay.
And
Pretty quick match. I think Kumono very quickly found some option. You know, it's a sign of a good player when you find some options that your opponent can't deal with, and you just take those over and over. Roll in under the fireballs, jump over, and just see if they can deal with it. And if you can't deal with it, then that's really all you need.
And like awareness of what options are working and just like letting them rip is a sign of a good player, honestly. You don't need to be doing all the fanciest stuff. If you're winning and your opponent is struggling to deal with your layer 1, just run it back.
Oh, but a nice mash out of a kind of staggered pressure there.
Speaking of which, yeah, there you go. Finally started blocking meaty, started you know.
Oh, that's a rough one.
Yeah, that is a very rough one. If you are not used to blocking overhead reacting low or like fuzzying low, it can be hard. This character's overhead is faster than the low, so that one there can definitely be weird to get used to. But it doesn't have any low hitting specials other than 2-2 increase B, which is slower, so not reactable, but fuzzyable, so.
That was a nice shield there from Kimono, and then kind of recognizing that the pressure spring was over.
Yeah, and then just pressing, getting clipped by the Assault JC. Kimono kind of looking to run this down real quick.
Does Kuwan have a 3C anti-air?
2C. Sorry,
I'm so sorry.
yeah, it has a
I'm on the
2C.
wrong overlay. There we go.
Kuwan, unless I'm going crazy. Wait, let me double check. Am I going crazy? Is it 2C or 3C the move I'm thinking of? Does have one though, yes.
I was gonna say, I think
yeah, sorry, 3C is slide, but that's why. It's yeah, it's his 2C is his anti-air.
we've seen a lot of assault ins here, and I think just either reacting to the assault or even just expecting it, because really we've been seeing that option come out almost every time there's Oki.
Yeah, and hasn't found a way to deal with that. I mean, either is doing very early JC as well, so shield is one of the ways that you can deal with that if you need to. If you want to let it rip, DP is an answer on Oki.
Oh, and the low shield's gonna clip.
Not that shield, unfortunately. Yeah, but standing shield will let you punish. DP will beat it. On Oki like that, 2C might not be fast enough. But yeah, Kimono taking it clean 3-0.
Very strong showing there from, I guess,
Yeah.
our new resident Lene player.
Yeah, seemed to found the secret sauce in the Assault JC, and just let the overheads rock, and yeah, ended up working out. More Kuon gaming. Oh, we're getting under Zerdo and ooh. Fun
Swing.
swing. That'll be fun. Should be an Akatsuki and an Eltnum. Some good old normal guy Uni, Two characters that are just, normal people. One with a gun, one with, a 1940s German Blitz motor something stuck in him. Whatever it's called. I don't know ABK lore.
They shoved a car battery in his gut.
Yeah, essentially, right? That's the background, is they just stuck a car battery in him. And because he's, Japanese from World War II era, he was fine with it. There was so much imperial pride in him that the car battery didn't kill him. That's the backstory. Oh, I think I'm not. I didn't get the spectator.
Oh, damn.
Oh well. I'll be a little bit slow. I'll just watch the stream.
We got our classic Akatsuki corner pressure here. B button into fireball. Real hard to deal with if you don't know where to be shielding. And that overhead too. Very slow, but really hard to react to, weirdly enough, as well.
Yeah, it is, so it looks really slow. It's actually the fastest standing overhead in the game.
Is it now?
Yeah, just fun fact. But it looks so slow. It's one frame faster than Ori A16.
Looks like Swing had the right idea to try to jump out of the corner against Akatsuki here. Unfortunately, got clipped for it because didn't take their turn.
Can be the right idea. Akatsuki pressure can be really, really hard to get out of. So the fireball at space is somewhere between like +6 to 11ish.
Definitely one of the better options I've found against that B button into fireball pressure. Really like shield the B button, jump over the fireball can often get you out. Obviously they can
As
adjust to
Yuzu,
deal with
for
that.
sure. As a lot of characters that don't have error options, it can be a little bit harder. Is the only thing I would caution with that is characters that don't have a way to don't have additional options in the air. Jumping over fireball can be a little bit rough. Ooh, I just saw a block DP.
I'm gonna get a nice double dash move into the reload at the end, but the CS allows Underzero to catch the back dash with a nice little 2B.
Yeah, 2C in fact. It looks like a normal. All of his buttons look like B normals. They're all like just he kicks and punches. They're all like his 2C and his 2B look the same. I don't know. Definitely a character that's like he's just hitting you.
I am glad it seems like, you know, very easy knowledge check for people starting out is understanding that the last hit of that B Rekka is an overhead. Seeing those
Tatsu?
come out. Yeah.
Yeah, B Tatsu being overhead is a classic.
Oh, and just a quick run and get a hit on the concentrating attempt from Underzero. You can't do that from too close.
I think it might have been not clear on whose cycle it was in trying to CS.
That would make sense.
That's one I do see a lot of people being like, oh right, I'm P1, and they see, oh yeah, I have Vorpal, and they're like, wait a second, no, I'm pink this game.
Something I really did like too, I'm not sure if it was awareness of the particular option, but on Oki looking to grab Underzero, grabbed counter hit directly out of the parry. Wasn't enough to hit the round, but
Alright, now I'm back in.
fantastic.
Ooh. Okay, trying to bait out that shield. Is already aware of it. Good to see. I mean, that is something that both these characters play a similar game plan of very strong rushdown, pressure in the corner, you know, either via rebeats or, in Akatsuki's case, you don't got rebeat, you have a fireball. On-demand plus range.
Oh, quick air throw to get out of there.
Yeah, speak of things both these characters have, air throw. Not gonna
Swing
come up
Apple's gonna be able to bring it out with that. This really good Oki off of this C throw. Oh, and the throw back into the corner, very scary.
Low on the 2B, that should be enough. Yep.
Swing gonna make an incredible comeback.
I just saw Underzerdo's like tag, the descriptor at the top. Thankfully it's covered on stream. The overlay covers it, but oh boy.
Very glad that French Bread decided to put the titles where they did.
I'm very glad that they added the word lactose. Anyways, 6E should be more than dead. This character does so much damage. Oh!
They didn't have the route, but that low right there at the end did clip on a mash attempt. Is not ready for the command grab.
Yellow throw. Okay, no block on the low afterwards. 2B is a very big low. Little standoff. Burns cycle to get the combo with 200 meters should be dead.
Oh,
No,
but a big whiff
missed
on. I
TP,
think that was the wrong EX move.
Yeah. Unfortunately. Got 214, I think 1 DP. Not sure how that input got crossed up, but either way. Ends up closing it out. All is well.
Just jump straight over that first Eltnum hit. There's a lot of round start options Eltnum has that do get jumped over, but it can be really scary with her having the just quick gunshot right at the beginning that'll catch jump swap.
236A is a very fast one.
Oh, nice parry out of pressure. Just quick end the combo early to air throw back into the corner.
An Eltnum DP is a as far as DPs go, is a pretty solid one. Starts up relatively fast, leaves you in an all right position, and I was gonna say hits both sides, but that's crazy.
That is definitely something. Swing may not be one of the technically most adept players in our server, but one thing they do absolutely have is the combo routes for the different situations, as we're seeing here. That nice side swap combo out of the corner.
Yeah, 2-3-6E, no punish. That's actually, out of curiosity, what's the frame date on Eltnum 2-3-6E? I don't know it off by heart.
Once again, seeing a lot of really good CS confirms on the DPs for Swing Apples. It's a very simple use of CS. You see it a lot at lower levels, but it's very effective. Especially when you're trying to get out of someone like Akatsuki's pressure. And that's a really good tech on Akatsuki's grab. That thing's basically a jump scare.
It is somewhere between -4 and -8, so yeah, basically unpunishable at most ranges. Ooh. Potential last game here for Swing.
For sure, for sure. I definitely am seeing Swing. I think it seems pretty familiar, all things considered, with this Akatsuki matchup, blocking most of the overheads. And we're not really seeing much abuse of the standing overhead from under Zero either.
No, I mean, 6B is something that you don't see unless you really are struggling to open them up. Like here, you know, I think that Underzerto is pretty happy to just kind of, yeah, exactly. Until they stop moving, and until you kind of got them pinned down and they being like, okay, I'm just going to block it out. That's when you want to use the 6B. That's exactly what we saw there. But all that blocking is forfeited grid cycle. Yeah, which gave CS, which let Swing fight out of the corner and get 200 meter. Unfortunately, gonna die before using it. Never mind.
Oh, speaking of 6B, just a quick cheeky 6B in neutral.
Sometimes you just gotta let it rip. Yeah. And now that they're thinking about it, let it chill for a little bit. Never mind, we're just gonna whip another one. I think that was meant to be for the combo though. You can combo using it. It leads to the air throw route. Ooh. Great dash X grab. Oh no.
I do love seeing that. One of my favorite options on a throw tech, if they're not expecting it, just sprint back up, throw them into the corner. It's very easy to step out with pretty much any normal, but if they're not expecting it as a rotating option, it's pretty good.
And I mean, and throw is a very fast button. I mean, quite literally the fastest option you have. So after the dash, you know, unless they're OSing at you when you dash, which for a lot of people isn't something that they're going to be thinking about right away.
Nice laser to go straight through the Akatsuki fireball. Tired of the zoning.
CS routes? Oh, I don't know whether there's an Eltnum route for that, but barely manages to get it though. Brings it back to game 5.
I definitely think Underzero is playing a very, very solid, just standard Akatsuki game plan here. Not doing anything super scary, you know, sometimes letting those 6Bs drop, but keeping things simple, getting good pressure going in the corner. I think Swing Apple is just also doing a really good job of dealing with that. Playing for cycle, using it to get out.
Ooh, done. Okay. Ooh. Okay, DP finally hitting. Kazuya DP can be one of the weirder ones, you know. Directionally agnostic, it's a 2-2 input, but can whiff on a lot of characters, so. Finally cracked on something, I think trying to mash out. Yeah. Swing one round away.
I've really been liking a lot of these rounds and games have been very close.
Mm.
Oh. The unsafe counter hit option gives you a very juicy combo when it hits, but on block you're going to be pretty scared.
Oh, yeah.
Barely hits the parry's recovery frames there.
Yeah, overhead, hits the overhead on the low parry.
Are there like low and high specific parries?
Oh, yeah. It is FF and 2FF, so that was just counter hit on overheading the low parry.
I see. With that, I think that nice overhead on the parry is going to bring it home for Swing Apples.
Yeah. Great stuff. Good stuff to Underzerta though. Bringing it to game 5, you know, keeping it close. Dude, why for some reason is Swing not showing up on the start GG for me? I don't know.
Odd.
Very strange.
We're past an hour through this now. Let me go ahead and take a look at the standings, see where we're sitting.
Yeah, I can't see it. So, if you want to let me know.
Yeah. Do you want to see if you can organize a stream match while I'm pulling that up?
I can't. I don't know whose matches are what.
All I've been doing is going to Discord and looking for people who are pinging other people for a match.
Oh, okay, yeah, sounds good. Let's see. We might be waiting for just a second. That's okay. Yeah, for some reason Swing's not showing up on the rankings for me.
Very weird.
Yeah, it is very weird. But besides that, I mean, we have, I mean, it definitely is in there because Swing shows up for some things. Anyways, regardless, I'm sure it'll work itself out.
Standings are completely empty for me, so something's going on.
Yeah, the standings are being funky. That's okay.
We can do that as long as Swing is okay with doing 2.
Let's go! We're getting long matches. Okay, sorry. Sorry, we're getting the Seb Swing Apples. As long as Swing is down to do 2 in a row.
Oh yeah, Want Die, get in here. We can get you after this match, your next matchup.
Alrighty, we're going in for round 2. So Seb, I think so far has only lost to Want Die. Lawn player from my region, so I gotta, you know, got to root for them. I'm very biased. They definitely are a beginner. They're very much, they are playing reckless. You know, they're playing the character as a bunch of reckless. Which is fine. Like, that's honestly a good way to start playing the character. You don't need to go in and like be like, okay, how do I crack OSs? Because like this character, once people start beating OSs and you start dying in one hit for DPing at them, you know, then the character becomes a little bit more complicated. But when you're starting off, there's nothing really wrong with just letting records rip.
For sure,
Oh,
of course, especially
neutral.
against people playing in this particular server. A lot of people have done a lot of training against lawn bullshit, in particular.
Let's go. We have shimmies. We know when we're functionally plus. Let's go. The main thing I'd say that Seb lacks is, oh yeah, that you can't really deal with 236A on the round start. You can, it's walk back 4C if you want to do that, but like it kind of sucks. Oh no! Yeah, the one thing I'd say that Seb, if Seb really wanted to like level up real quick, learn Blossom Oki. Like, just learn how to convert, you know, your B&Bs into Blossoms. Because right now, like, chooses to end on Rekka, like, almost always, you know? Like, here, we're probably gonna see, yeah, like, try to go into C Rekka, which is fine, but, like, Long becomes so much infinitely scarier once you get the Blossom set up, and you can do, like, messed up Oki after you do your full screen corner carry. Like, that's the really messed up part of this character. Is that not only does he do a lot of damage, and he has Rekkas, once you have Rekkas, you know, you can establish some really scary pressure. But, yeah, for sure, like, I'd say Seb is super comfortable with Rekkas, and like the little mini game that you play around them with being -2 but like shieldable and like, you know, functionally plus off of A Rekka when it's unshielded. Just, you know, the reward on hit isn't there yet.
For sure. I mean, that's a really good start. There's a surprisingly deep knowledge pool required to like truly understand Rekka and its frame data. So
yeah, it's it takes, yeah, exactly, like knowing frame data and like thinking about frame data is already like a really good start. And I know that Seb is a player of other games, like has been playing, like, entering brackets for fighting games for quite a while. The tournament series that I run for my region for Strive, I noticed them because I was like, wait, you have talked in this server in 2022, and we're entering brackets for Strive on like launch. So it's
nice.
like, okay.
Doing a nice anti-air here though from Swing Apple to get that corner Oki. I've been enjoying this game. We're seeing Swing Apples kind of fight back, kind of get used to Seb's style of Landrekia pressure.
And Seb is a DPer. Seb is of the friend school of Landrekia, where we'll let DP rock on throw text, we'll let DP rock until you punish it once really hard, and then I think chills. But
I was gonna say, I think honestly what I'm seeing from Seb reminds me a lot of Friend when the server first was starting up.
Yeah,
first
same vibe. Very similar vibe.
Which makes me really excited for what we can maybe see coming out of Seb going forward as well.
It was really funny because I was playing Seb, I was doing the random select gauntlet against Seb last night, and Friend joined for a little bit and played the Lond mirror against Seb, and said, I hate this character, Lond is so toxic, immediately after, and I'm like, it's literally you. You're playing a mirror. Like, this is how you play Lond.
Target employee versus toothpaste man.
Yeah, it's so funny.
Really good option there coming out of Swing though, realizing that Seb really loves throwing our fireball at full screen, just throwing out the ricochet bullet.
Tried to ice
round there.
Tried to ice rain and then just got 660. I think that the thing is, Seb is doing a really good job of playing Lond if Lond had limited tools, but doesn't seem super comfy with all of Lond's buttons yet. And I think that's just a matter of time. Like, I think just has, you know, isn't as but as I say, you know, great awareness of 5A being massive. For spacing, like, has good spacing awareness of the tools, has good awareness of what the frame data is like, just doesn't necessarily have the optimals and the setups yet. And I think that it's a weird thing to see, of like, almost like a lot of people learn backwards from that, you know? Like, a lot of people learn their fancy setups and learn their stuff, and then they're like, wait a second, I don't know how to play the game, what am I doing?
100%, yeah, it's really interesting because you see every player has their own sort of order that they learn their skills in, right? You know, some players hop in the ladder immediately, learn their routes. But you know, they hop in, they get these hits, and they're not quite ready to confirm them yet. Other people get really good at confirming, but they just have one really weak route they use for everything.
Yeah, and it's kind of like this, where you see, you know, like, that was Rekka CCC. That is literally press quarter circle back and mash the C button. Which is like, but then it has these for some reason. I noticed that last night. Why do you have jump back minimum height J3B increase routes, but you don't know a B&B? I'm sorry? Like, that's such a weird route to learn as well. It's cool. Like, maybe they just saw it and they're like, that's a cool route. Like, it's like, anyways, that one confuses me. It's like, your corner route is so, it's like, it's hard. But like, for weird reasons. Like, anyways. It's impossible for me not to talk shit on every Lon's routing that's not mine. The Lon players are some of the, I think are some of like the most toxic players when it comes to routing. Let's go Lon backdash.
Like 4 shimmies in a row.
Yeah, Lon backdash is crazy. Now, it's not quite hide backdash, you know, but like it's very good. And that's one thing that like we've been seeing Seb do that. I kind of want to see Swing just like 660 it, you know, like just call out the backdash. You cannot block during a backdash in this game. Long backdash has like, it's not that fast. It's not, once again, like, it's not hide backdash or something like that. It's not Merc backdash where like you can punish it with whatever you want. But like, calling out the backdashes on wake up might be an option. Because it's clearly trying to bait DP.
And Swing definitely, Elton has the tools for that. Her whip attacks on C
2C
absolutely will catch a backdash.
5C and 2C would for sure catch it. And I think that that would be a strong option to try and call it out. But Seb, bringing it to game 5. Let's go. My fellow Lon player from up north. I actually have no idea where he's from. I know that he is from middle of nowhere enough that one, he default language is French, and then, well, I mean that's actually everywhere that's not Montreal, but like, and then 2, does not come to events, so, and has the generic tag in the Quebec Discord, meaning is not from a city. So it's really nice to see. Oh, okay, wait. Yeah, see, you do a delay route and then do Rekka.
Oh, that was a really nasty cross. It didn't matter since the grab is side agnostic anyway. But
yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Nice and easy. Rekka A, Rekka B, Rekka C, Fireball.
And after what feels like a really quick set, it really was very quick. We're on match point for Seb here. We'll have to see what Swing Apples can try to do to bring it back.
There's a couple things that I'm noticing, specifically in this set so far, that Swing could be exploiting a bit more. One is exactly that. Seb isn't OSing ever. You can run up assault at him or run up throw him. And his option against your run-up meaty option so far has been DP. His DP is not throw involved. It's been DP or mash. And like on Oki, you can just meaty throw him. He hasn't represented jump or an OS yet. So,
well,
that's
there's
one
no
move.
such thing as a true meaty throw, right? There's pretty chunky
No,
throw protection
yeah.
on the wake up.
That there is. Long DP has no throw protection, so it's completely throw vulnerable for the whole duration. So, ooh, but
really
DP
clutch
is gonna
throw
close
tech,
it out.
but into the DP, yeah, that's gonna be 3-2 for Zeb. Really close
Yeah.
match though.
Seb cleans it up though. Good stuff. Yeah, I think like once Seb learns some good combos and some Oki, they'll be really, really scary. I'm just gonna take a little bit to do that because I like Lond is definitely like a stepping stone type character where like you learn the beginner route, you learn how to do like Rekka, OTG, Rekka, and then you learn, you know, Rekka, OTG, Rekka, OT, or like pick up Rekka, or something like that. Like you can learn your combos in kind of like steps like that. You can kind of climb the Lond execution ladder up in a way that is very, let's do 10 more. All right, no. Yeah, and you can climb up the execution ladder in a way that feels very progressive. You don't have to go for the big boy routes right away. like some characters kind of do, like, you know, Batista's or Seth's, where you kind of have to just go for, you know, big routes right away.
Right.
So for sure that's something that, like, isn't the most important thing. I think getting the idea of Rekka pressure and, you know, your own frame data and options and neutral is a big thing. Anyways, I'll stop glazing over Laundrekia, you know.
I'm really excited to see this here. I know Wantdai is
Instead,
really
we have
grinding
Punchman
out
on screen.
lately. I'm excited to see here. I know Wantdai's really been grinding out the Enkidu here lately.
That he has. For sure,
really
characters that can
sure.
be... Go for it. No, you go ahead.
I was gonna say I'm not sure how much experience Turnip has. I don't think Turnip has played too much against Wantdai.
Ooh. Yeah, this is a character as well that you definitely need some experience going into. He has a lot of stuff that one is just, like, especially online, can be hard to react to. And he has a lot of things that are just kind of, if you don't understand how they work, can be kind of just brick walls for you. In one case, literally just a brick wall.
Especially that stomp. If you don't know the difference between the B and C versions of that stomp, it can really mess you up.
Or you mean the A and B?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, the -1 and the +1. Yeah. Overhead. I know. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Is the B one's the one with the vertical pillar, right?
No, that's C. He has another +1. The slightly delayed one that has a gap. That one is also plus. That one. And then he has one that's a frame. That's like a, you know, one that jails. A that is not. That is just safe. But notably, they're all mid, like, or like, you know, pretty much. Oh no!
Oh, the whipped IWX, grid breaking too. Can't pull out the IWX without Vorpal if you don't want to grid break.
Yeah.
Of course, that it seems like that might have been a VO attempt, like a CVO attempt.
I think it might have been a. Well, I was gonna say I thought it might have been like a Veil off OS attempt.
Unfortunate drop, whatever it was.
Either way. Oh wait, no, sorry, that was in combo, right? Yeah, I think it was just meant to be CVO and like hit ABCD.
Yeah. Gotta be aware of your health value when you're going for those.
Yeah. Oh, the rebeat. Overhead. Should be dead. Never mind. Okay, we have all the grid to work with in the world if we can live, but we don't. Damn. We're just living in this corner. We're getting... Okay. Ooh.
I definitely think we need to start seeing more of the Kuon BS come out here to, you know, because you end up in the corner against Enkidu, it's going to be a challenge to get out pretty much no matter who you're playing.
Yeah, this is kind of, you know, Enkidu's win con. If he can put you in the corner and put you in pressure and stop you from shielding a lot of it to get out, it can be a. But also, there we go. We're seeing some flight being allowed to let rip, but this should be dead on the next hit. It's gonna be very hard to get out of here. Grid broken as well.
Oh,
yeah,
and the
overhead
just rips them out.
Yeah, it can be hard to react to.
For sure. It's not an animation that looks like it'd be an overhead, I would say.
Yeah, once again, if you haven't exactly labbed against this character, then there's a good chance you're gonna get hit by it.
Definitely one of the most important things at this level, I think, to lab against him, though, because that's really going to be one of your best opportunities to get out of the corner. Once he goes for that overhead to try to open you up, you can mash out. And that's really one of the only safe places to mash against this character.
Yeah, I mean, he can just let it rip. It is just an increased normal, but still. Yeah, it's whenever he tries to reset pressure is when you want to try and get it. I'll admit, like, this is one of those characters that I have never really had to lab against because Lond has a pretty good matchup into him. So I just kind of hit 5A at some point and normally end up winning.
For sure. It can be pretty hard against other characters that want to be in a similar range to him. And certainly a lot easier for characters that can just kind of keep him out of his preferred range. Because if he can't get a hit, he's really not going to be able to do much at all with you. He doesn't really have any real ranged options. He's going to have to rely on his 6FF to force his way through.
Yeah, I mean, in the Londrekia case, Lond isn't ever really zoning Enkidu out. I mean, he's just kind of standing there in the same range that Enk wants to be in, but with just strictly better buttons. In, like, many cases. You know, having faster and larger buttons for a lot of the cases, and buttons that are safer on block. Although not cancelable. Right, I mean, it's just an uncomfy spot for Enkidu, and I think that's 3-0.
Yep, that's 2? 3?
That's 3.
Alright. Well, congratulations to Wantdai on that pretty dominant performance there.
I think Wantdai is up there for first place now, I want to say. It's Wantdai and Saturn, I think, are the two.
If only the Start GG let me see the standings.
Wantdai has 2 losses, actually. Wantdai lost to Freaks and to Omar.
Are you... Oh, view all standings. Okay.
Yeah, you can look at standings under the ladder.
It does look like standings start at 9th place. Oh, I guess because the top 8 are determined by the bracket.
Oh, that's why I hadn't seen Swing. Swing only has 2 matches played.
I see. Both on stream.
Yeah, sorry, I was like, wait a second.
So there's another match going for them, it seems. Yeah, so right now we're looking at top 3 are Saturn, Underzerdo, and Seb.
Let's go. Let's go, Quebec. Hell yeah.
I got the next match set up. We're gonna get Taco Bell at 3 a.m. for our next match, along with whoever they match with. Also known as Pizza Hut employee, I think. It's the combination Taco Bell, Pizza Hut.
Hell yeah. Let's go. I have the hookup from Combo Breaker. The homie Bagels picking me up all of the merch from the different booths. Bless. Not the Québécois. What do you mean, not the Québécois? The Québécois has hands. I'm the second best Londrekia player in Quebec now. Seb's too good. He's gonna cook me. I believe. Look, I mean, up here in Quebec, it's too cold. We have the ice power buff. Clearly. Rikir's not Quebec. Rikir's Ontario. It's okay. I can duck the. Yeah, Rikir is Eastern. It's ECFB, East Canada French Bread is the name of the scene, or like the group for Eastern Canada that is French Bread gamers. But yeah, no, Rikir is Ontario. There's the only lawn player I knew of in Quebec was me, and then now apparently Seb, because Seb is also from Quebec. I got jump scared last night by a French person out in the wild. I don't know. I had the wonderful jump scare. The classic Quebec person goes to Ontario. Even though I am Anglophone, I am not native. I am not first language French speaker. I go to Ontario and I try ordering things in French and people just stare at me. Is the classic jump scare. You're like, wait a second, right?
I think the one time I was ever in Quebec, I was at an event and I went to a concession stand to order food, and they were talking to all of the like people there for the event in English, but I walked up and they immediately tried to speak French to me, so I guess I just looked really Quebecois.
Hell yeah.
I mean, I looked like a fucking hipster at that time, so I guess there's that.
That is very fair. That's the Montreal. Were you in Montreal?
Yeah, it was.
There you go. That's how you look.
It was just very funny. They walked up to me and like spoke to me in French, and I'm like, I am so sorry. I got no clue what you're saying, buddy.
Hell.
I
Yeah.
did the first 2 lessons on Duolingo French and then gave up.
That's okay. It's not the same French, anyways. People here don't speak real French.
What you're saying? People in France don't say tabernacle over and over when they're angry.
1 second. Wait a second. Wait a second. My goat might be getting me the Skullgirls trading cards of my palettes. Wait a second. Is schmoozing the Skullgirls booth employee for my palettes?
That's sick as hell.
Yeah, well, Skullgirls, they have trading cards for every palette number for the mobile game. Or for, like, every palette, but it's the same thing as, like, Skullgirls, the way that the game works is the game should have died a very long time ago. However, mobile game money. Skullgirls Mobile is a gacha, and it funds all the development of the game. Have local Slayer enthusiast is picking me up stuff. Shoutouts to all the Slayer players. I look forward to May 30th when they can all play Slayer for the first time. That character looks fun. I don't know. Were you ever a Strive gamer?
Me?
Yeah.
I was very casually. I've never played it at like a competitive level.
Okay, that's fair.
Loved a good Strive mash.
Mashing and Strive is very fun. I am a big fan of Strive mashing.
I've also sent you just that your live reaction can be shared.
That checks out. That is
yeah.
that beyond a doubt checks out. I need to find a picture of my local grappler player.
That was me. That was literally me the night before that story happened. So
yep, that beyond a doubt checks out. Yeah, that is a Montreal fit if I've ever seen one.
I'm hoping we can get.
Let's see.
Wait, no. There we go. We should have our match coming in now.
Taco Bell at 3 a.m. doing their job, in combination with the Pizza Hut. I don't know why I'm blanking. I played them like not that long ago. I'm blanking on who they played.
Taco Bell. Hilda.
Oh, they're a Hilda player.
The Nintendo Switch Hilda. Like pastel Nintendo Switch Hilda.
Oh, okay. Not the actual. There is a Nintendo Switch color, right?
Yeah, for pretty much every character, I think.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's the one of the universal colors. Okay, I can talk shit about Hilda as well. Let's go. This character is garbage. You're not blocking low. Yeah. Mevius has to learn that 2cc is a low, otherwise this match is gonna go very quickly.
Nice understanding of the dead zone there on that move. Something you really gotta, I think, is really helpful in this matchup is just understanding where those dead zones are sitting inside of them. Easier said than done, certainly.
Yeah, and especially that one, 3C can be. It's important to understand that I love seeing Hilda use J2C. It is not the best move, but having a dive kick is just so strong in this game in general. In a game where OSs are so weak relative to what they used to be, because of the unfortunate and very timely death of 1AD, having dive kick can be functionally a pretty nice option as an OS. Oh, pick up? Okay. For Taco Bell, if you rewatch this for whatever reason, and you land 6-6B, do 2-2B afterwards into 3C for the pickup. Oh. Yeah, jump fireball. Catch the charge fireball. Pizza Hut official. Taco Bell at 3 a.m. Takes game 1.
And I haven't seen a combination Taco Bell Pizza Hut in years.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Oh yeah, it is. I have to hope that that's where this naming scheme came from.
That's yeah, I'm unfortunately vegan, so I do not partake in either of those places, like almost ever.
I do know, I have a vegan friend who eats at Taco Bell. I don't know what they get, but very interesting. Definitely, I don't think Mevius really has much of an answer for these jump normals coming out from Hilda.
No, and that's unfortunate.
Especially
and specifically J2C. Yeah, J2C is it's hard. It's punishable on shield is what it is, but it's pretty fast. It's very disjointed. It can be hard to interact with, and just kind of not finding an answer for either J2C or 2C. Holding down and pressing the C button is working out really well. Oh, pickup?
I definitely think it seems like from the matches we've seen from Mevius, they really like to try to do the heavy zoning here on the phone on. And against Hilda, Hilda's just going to have better options against Hilda.
Yeah, Hilda's a better zoner. You don't want to play full screen against Hilda in this matchup. You want to play like mid-screen, or you actually against Hilda, you want to play like push her into the corner and try and play pressure. You want to play almost rush down. Because you have some really strong rebeats. That Hilda has big buttons. The Hilda's buttons can't necessarily contest a lot of like the rebeat pressure you do without committing to something big and getting air dashed over, or sorry, getting like assaulted over into you know, a punish, something like that. I need to catch myself not calling assault air dash, because even though like it is an air dash, for a lot of people when they hear someone say air dash, they're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna use it like an air dash, and it's really not an air dash.
Far less safe than an air dash in most games.
Best way to describe it is jump-ins in this game are punishable on block. Technically shield, but let's say on block. Oh, speak of punishing.
Definitely, I think I kind of just want to see Mevius. It was a good round there. I want to see Mevius just give up on 3C for now. I think it's very clear in this matchup that we're seeing Taco Bell Pizza Hut in the air a lot at full screen, just kind of firing lasers, which even on the ground, the laser will beat out the 3C. Really hard too. You're seeing a lot of hits from the lows here. A lot of lows from Hilda that don't look like lows.
Yeah. It's just the yeah. Yeah, it's really just the like 2CC doesn't really look like a low. And then Tombstone doesn't really look like a low. To use the term.
Is 2CC the one where it's like the stabber and then the oval?
2CC is, yeah, the big pointy one, and then it goes into like the two little like the little whatcha like shing kind of. I don't know. I can only say it with sound effects. Like I don't know how to describe 2CC.
It's the 2-hit combo where the second one's a low.
Yes, exactly that one. Oh, shielding, free grid. Hilda with Celestial is the best character in the game, even among the best characters in the game. That thing is ridiculous. It's a monster. Like, Celestial Hilda is obnoxious.
Oh, good shield and punish. That was really good. Didn't get too big of a punish there, but just the awareness of seeing, I shielded that air move, I'm gonna mash. It's my turn.
That is so good to hear. You love to see it.
And I think it's good. We're seeing Mevius try to play a little closer sometimes here.
However, now it's just we're seeing a little bit of the, and this devolves into this sometimes with beginner games when people aren't super comfortable of, I do my fireball, you try and press a fireball after my fireball, I'm plus, so my fireball hits your fireball. Oh, but okay, air dashing over says, look, I don't want a zone. I'm gonna go at you. I don't really have a plan of how to deal with your zoning, so. Ooh.
I wonder if we're gonna see any sort of taking advantage of the fact that Hilda teleported directly into the corner. Looks like not.
Build-A-Bear combos. Another thing Mevius doesn't use very much that could be something to think about is TK fireballs, and like specifically hop forward TK fireballs to carry the momentum. I know it is something that a lot of Phonons use a fair bit. That and like using big buttons into rebeats, Phonon has some of the best rebeats in the game, is something that in your zoning pattern, if you want to move in a little bit, could be a way to spice it up a little bit. Oh, almost. One more hit. Oh no! Unfortunate. Oh, no punish? Okay, gets the punish after that.
I do think too something is that against, you know, a lot of Hilda OP setups, Tekken forward may well get killed. But here, honestly, I'm not seeing those setups, and I think that Tekken forward, just to try to regain a bit of grid, regain screen presence, push Hilda towards the corner, would really do a lot to get Mevius into a place they want to be.
And that's something that I hadn't thought about really, because Hilda, in theory, you always want to be ending in pins so that they can't tech forward, right? Like, but against Hilda, without those setup, without like a very, I think Hilda can be a character that if she doesn't have her setups down airtight, she is a lot less scary of a character and a lot less real of a character specifically. Like you said, because forward tech blows her up so much if she doesn't have her setups. If she has setups, then forward tech is just not an option because you physically can't do it. And that's where you end up with a 50-50 into a 50-50. Like, you end up with the 50-50 of, do I tech back or neutral? Because Hilda meterless can only cover one of those, with can only like true cover one of those. And then you end up with higher low, and then higher low again, and then, you know, you end up with the degen stuff if you guess wrong on the first one. But regardless, like, you know, you can definitely get out of stuff. There's some fake stuff.
For sure, and I think that's where just that with that awareness, just you know, it's kind of the other thing of there's the side of having sorry, also arranging a stream match.
Yep.
Having the awareness of both character matchup but also player matchup, and seeing, you know, normally doing, you know, this isn't normally applicable in a Hilda matchup, but this player isn't playing a normal Hilda, and I need to adapt to that in particular.
Exact. Yeah. Here, let's see. Has anything changed up since?
In terms of standings?
Yeah. So Swing has played more matches and has gotten into top 8. That checks out. I was like, why
right
isn't
now,
Swing in top 8?
We've got Saturn, Freaks, and Want Die as our top 3.
And we have Seb, Underzerdo. Omar as well. Omar has took some names. Omar, what was it? Beat who? Beat Want Die. I think
That's
Omar
really cool
had already.
to see.
I think 3-0'd Want Die already. I think this is a rematch now.
It'll be cool to see then. I know Omar's like relatively new to the community, not new, but been grinding out the lobbies with people. Maybe only entered one event, and has made a like surprisingly large amount of progress in the time they've been in this community.
We love to see, and this is a character that I was when I first started interacting with this community. I was surprised to not see more people pick up because of not necessarily easy, but like how linear a lot of the Wagner stuff it can be. And like how like just solid a game plan Wagner has. We're expecting to see more Wagners. Now I think we are seeing some more. You know, notably Saturn and Omar are the two main ones. Speak of straightforward run at them and hit buttons though, Enkidu. My man is pressing. He is running at them and oh, there it is. There's the button. You know, with 6FF, 6FF again. What are they gonna do? Honestly. Oh, Havoc.
Do you want to go ahead and, while we're watching this happen, do you want to go ahead and explain Havoc to the kids at home and also me, because I don't know what it does?
I don't. Here, let me make sure I don't get any numbers wrong or anything. Oh, Mizumi decided to die for a second. Okay, so Havoc. The way Havoc works is Enkidu has an additional property when he connects with anybody in a recovery state. Okay? This only applies on B and C normals. Rekka also counts towards Havoc. Yeah, so basically bonus damage is dealt kind of like Wagner, where it triggers over time. He basically puts a dot on you whenever he hits you while you are recovering from something. The little
so
Havoc
punish counters essentially.
Yes, he has a punish counter mechanic.
Okay.
That is the best way to describe it. When he's in Vorpal, his Vorpal trait is that this Havoc applies an additional 6 frames of hit stun, which lets him do different routes.
That's incredible.
That is how Havoc works. So there we saw the little Havoc indicator. You got a little bit of extra damage. You got an extra 9 frames of hit stun. Another notable thing is Enkidu has Rekkas on his normals. So he can do 5 BBB. He can do 5 CCC. He can do 236 da da da. Those Rekkas will reapply Havoc on each one of the Rekkas. I think that's all Havoc does. I can't remember if Havoc has extra meter gain or something. I don't play this character, and no one does, so... But this is, as far as I know, that's how Havoc works.
Definitely seeing I take very good advantage of it, though.
Yeah, and it comes up very often.
what I'm told is that really, because of this Havoc, you can get really absurd damage on Enkidu's punishes. You just have to be aware of confirming specific, you know, not only hit confirming, but confirming the Havoc hits as well to take advantage of the better routes to get off of it.
Yeah, so the Havoc hits are only the first hits of the combo. So you'll see. I'll point it out next time it comes up.
It's anytime they turn blue, right?
It's any recovery, yeah. So it's any time that the words Havoc pop up on the screen. Like that. Oh. So also his parries and counters do count as Havoc. They are in recovery of a move while they are being countered. I forgot about that it applies it as like a weird dot thing or something. I can't remember exactly how it applies damage. Anyways, it just does more damage, more hit stun. You know, some moves can only hit as Havoc. For example, the counters, like the parries, those will always have Havoc on them because you are always in recovery. But for the most part, it's just with punishes or mash out attempts. That's when Havoc matters. It's when they are pressing.
We're seeing here Omar just kind of struggle with the matchup, doesn't really seem to know how to deal with Enkidu pressure. Yeah. Which, as we spoke about earlier, you know, it's one of those things where if you don't know what he does, he's very knowledge checky.
He managed to 3-0 him in almost exactly the amount of time it took a lawn player to explain how Havoc works. Wow. To be fair, that I mean, I probably could have explained it faster by just he hits you in recovery, you die. But you also kind of don't die. You kind of just, you know, take a bit more damage.
Like, we'll either get one or zero more screen matches depending on whether Saturn can.
We'll see.
Can get an opponent here. Kind of depends on how long that takes, because I do want a little bit of a break before top 8.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I know I'm gonna go and get some water and maybe a snack. I haven't eaten yet, so I will quickly grab something to munch on throughout top 8.
For sure, I'll be refilling my drink as well. If we don't get if we're not able to get a match in the next like minute, I'm just gonna call it. We'll take a break so that we can get ready for top 8.
I can watch some Skullgirls for a bit. Yo, let's go vending. Wait a second. Wait, vending's cooking. Wait a minute. Damn. Oh wait, vending grew out the mustache. He's insane. Let's go 1,200 viewers for Skullgirls. Hell yeah.
Can't wait for Combo Breaker Skullgirl stream to rate us for top 8.
So true. I mean, they're still only at top 32 and they finished tonight, so I think they're main stage combo breaker right now. They're doing it all on Friday, and then tomorrow is anyways, these people are fighting right now for last chance qualifier for the LCQ for the championship series for the game. That's nice. What Friday is, and then tomorrow is the they fly someone out from every region. So there were qualifier events throughout the past year or so for Skullgirls for what it was Asia, Oceania, EMEA, or EMEA, South America, North America, and then the qualifiers from all those were flown out to Combo Breaker for a like world championship that's tomorrow. Which is why Skullgirls is so big this year, because everyone wants the LCQ. Anyways,
one last match here. We got what looks to be a run back today between Underzero and Saturn.
Did we already see these two play?
We've seen both of them play, but not play each other today.
Okay.
So they have done a couple matches today in the ladder together.
Alright. Okay. They haven't played on stream yet.
Got some basic rebeat pressure coming out from Saturn. Nothing super special, but kind of scary. We got that hit, but no real confirm.
Ooh, pickup. Yeah, pickup after beat Tatsu confirm can be kind of weird. Oh no! Tried to low parry the overhead.
Oh, and that's a really good confirm off of the rising jump A.
Good classic. Just let it rock. What's the worst that's gonna happen? I mean, you're gonna get shielded and you can't see us, but... Oh, let's go EX parry!
I assume EX parry is any hit?
It is. But more importantly, it's very fast, and it gives an auto follow-up.
We've got the Vorpal here on Saturn's side, but about to lose it. Is he going to make use of it before he loses it to get out of the corner? Maybe just let it go here.
Instead, you know, take advantage of maybe the little bit of a pause to get the throw, get back some grid for the next cycle, and now in a very good position, about to get Vorpal as well.
And both buffs.
Yeah, both buffs and Vorpal. 2 shield to work
with. But really sad drop. Gonna throw anyway to get the extra follow-up because of the sword buff.
Yeah, not enough to kill, but both one hit away. Oh! I think was trying to jump forward J6C. Rare instance of J6C whiffing.
Just raw overhead gonna get the opening. It is really hard to react to.
Oh, the air fireball. That's an interaction I haven't seen. All right.
Oh,
Rebeat
nice
frustration
recognition on the
punish the
shield.
shield. Yeah, yeah. Looking to clean it up. Saturn looking very solid.
一瞬で片付けてやる。
我に七難八苦を与えたまえ。ファーストクローズ。リバイト。網とわり。
やらせを詰める。
Goodness. Okay.
来い。
Ooh, no punish on the parry. There is recovery frames.
Nice dash in with punish. Definitely something you gotta be aware of. It, you know, the normals on him are pretty stubby, but that dash gives him more range than you'd expect. And the classic whiff Tatsu into low.
Can be kind of tricky as well to get that pickup, but I'm glad to see him getting it now with the 2C after the dash.
And that puts us on a pretty quick match point for Saturn here. I think
Great
really
ball.
I think Zerdo just kind of misjudging spacing a lot. We're seeing a lot of whiff punishes with Wagner's longer range normals here.
Yeah. Oh, just going off into the sunset, you know. No fireball or anything to deal with, but okay. This is where you want to be. This is your win con.
We've got the
Put him in
corner
the corner.
position, we've got the combo.
Should be dead.
We're gonna
Please
get the
be
round
dead.
up.
It is okay. Okay. No drops.
Just gonna be a very scary next round. We've got you know, full meter here on the Wagner, and Saturn gonna not take advantage of the combo there.
Okay. Speak of win cons though, now you're in the corner. Sword buff on the table. Burn is applied. You're losing so much health to the burn.
We're definitely in one hit
Look-
territory. Oh, and
Oh
the-
yeah. The 7FF.
Yes. Very
Cleans
quick
it up.
3-0 from Saturn. Definitely very clean play there. Alright, well with that, let me go ahead and pull up the standings. That's going to be our last stream match of the day, and real quick before we take a break, let's take a look at the standings where the last few matches finish up. A couple things could change, but we'll take a look. Looks like we've got Saturn still in number 1. Not surprising with the play we've seen. Freaks taking up number 2. Want Die at number 3. Seb 4, Swing Apples 5, Under Zerdo 6, Omar 7th, and Kimono Juza at number 8. And I don't... Let's see.
Alright, I need to close the Skullgirl stream. I'm paying zero attention. I was too busy. Sorry. There's shoutouts to Vending for beating Triviality in top 32 winners at Combo Breaker. Anyways.
Looks like, yeah, I don't think none of the matches we have left are going to affect our
anything.
our standings
So the-
here.
Looks like the cutoff is Meatball Spaghetti, someone who we actually didn't see.
Yeah, we did. That's Kimono Juza.
Oh, that's Kimono Juza? Okay, we did see
Yeah.
the Linnae player. Oh, okay. So I think we got all of our top 8 on stream.
I think we
sorry.
actually got everyone on stream today.
Did we?
Everyone
we did,
got
yeah,
at least one
everyone got
stream
on stream.
match.
Hell yeah, good stuff.
Gonna be really interesting going to this top 8. We've got Saturn completely undefeated as of yet in the ladder phase.
Yep. Well, we'll have to see if anyone can dethrone them. How was your seeding? Oh, I think it was unseeded.
Yeah, seeding.
I mean, it doesn't matter for this,
Yeah.
but
For the ladder, the quote-unquote seeding is more based on, you know, you get seeded as it goes on, the more matches you play.
yeah. Anyways,
Uh,
I'm gonna go and quickly grab, refill my water and grab maybe a quick snack, and then I'll be right back for top 8.
Sounds good. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and also mute myself, go ahead and go on BRB, and we will get to top 8 here in just about 10 minutes or so. All right, we're back. Welcome to top 8. We got a really fun match coming up here for Saturn and Seb.
Oh boy. All right, we'll have to see. We'll see. So Seb managed to kind of like run a train on some people by letting some Rekkas rip, to put it that way. We'll have to see if that continues on into the matchup with Saturn. Did they play in bracket? They did.
I think
They did,
everyone
yeah.
got at least a match or two with everyone else.
Yep.
Since we had a pretty small player pool.
Yeah, and it was game 5.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, so it did go to game 5. So could go either way. Oh, wait a second. Is it Nanase?
We're getting a Nanase pick from Saturn here. I know that he's been working on his Nanase here.
Oh boy. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. Are we going even more ignorant? A battle of ignorance. Laundrekia and Nanase. Oh boy. This'll be something.
This will be a match.
This is indeed a match. Alright, we'll have to see. Okay, immediately starts out with a 660. 5 BB. Unfortunately doesn't delay it enough. Uses the corner. We have the corner again. Plus frame. Take throw. Ooh.
Oh, I was gonna say should mean a nice Oki setup, but
This should be dead.
oh, but a
you do
big
a wacky
drop
combo.
and Saturn takes advantage with a nice mash. Gonna be a big mountain to climb to bring it all the way back though, especially with Warple.
Yeah, like I was saying earlier, I think that Seb, if... Okay, you're using 3B in neutral, you have no excuse not to have combos. I think if Seb just had some routes like there, that's an easy meterless kill off of JC in that position. Like, just... Thankfully manages to close out the round, but the damage differential might play a huge factor here. Okay. Smashes it with 2C. And there's something, I mean, Seb has been going for B Fireball. B Fireball is slow enough that... Oh, the stand tech. That is a reset. Good job on not mashing out. I hate it. The whiff for the Nanase fake drop into reset.
Now I have to assume, since I don't see many people do it, like Blossom Oki in mid screen isn't real, right?
No. I mean, like, it kind of is. I think the reason you don't see many people do it is mainly because Lond doesn't ever end a combo in mid-screen if he's playing optimally.
So true. This man only knows the corner.
Exactly. Like, kind of, like, it sounds kind of ridiculous, but, like, Lond's first priority is always put you in the corner. And then, in most combos, he'll be able to build a 100-meter into Sea Blossom with you. If he's in a position where he needs to burn the last Rekka string to get all the way to the corner, normally he can do... Oh! Okay,
oh,
well,
unfortunate.
Seb, if you watch this back after 236C, you can do another B Rekka into C Rekka. I don't know if you know this and you just weren't sure if it was going to kill because it's Omega prorated, but just in case you don't know. Ooh, catches the startup of some move. We're letting the Nanase rock.
I do know that Saturn's been wanting to switch characters recently. I think he's still been playing the Wagner just because it's what he does best, but he's been working on it.
Okay.
CS into grab, pretty common.
The
idea.
classic.
A little bit of concentrate there, which I appreciate. You got someone in the corner, you got to make sure you're not just feeding them too much grid. So the little micro concentrate while they're attacking, I really like that option.
Okay, throw. If you want to punish that, you can shield into throw.
Honestly, just really seeing very good grid management in general from Saturn here.
Yeah. Looking a lot cleaner, and yeah, caught the startup of 4C. 4C is a messed up button, but not an end-all be-all. And this is where you kind of want to just vibe, because oh yeah, that's not
really
vibing.
good whiff punish with ice right in there.
Yeah, and it's gonna be 4.7 damage. Yeah. Check on the gold throw. Should be dead. You have meter. You have IW. Yeah. Okay. It doesn't even need to burn meter.
I guess I should also let these people know that it's first to 2 for this.
True. We're doing first to 2. That would be an important thing to let them know. Well, until winners, losers, grands, right? I'm assuming. I mean, that's the normal way brackets for uni are run. Is it's first to 2 until winners finals, losers finals, and grands are first to 3.
Sure.
Normally it's like finals. If you want to, I mean, you can just do first 2, but I mean, the normal way is winners, losers, grands is all first 3.
I could try that. I mean, I'm just kind of experimenting with trying to see what we can do in the amount of time we've got to not overwhelm people. We can try. We'll just play on that.
Okay, I was gonna say that's like the normal. Yeah, that's if you enter a bracket online, that is what you will get. Or if you enter a bracket in person as well, that is the normal. Ooh. Yeah, and this is kind of the game plan that I was expecting. Is Lond specifically can struggle. Ooh. We're not OSing. Okay, we're doing. Who needs an OS? I mean, that is kind of an OS. Oh, unfortunate no block on the cross up.
Got ourselves a last round situation.
Yeah. Ooh. Nice starter. Unfortunately, doesn't have the combo. Oh! Wasn't expecting 2 speed to hit, and just random buttons kind of hitting.
I do think in general it seems like Seb's got some good awareness, but the combos really are just not quite there yet. And I mean, as we've discussed before, wand combos really are very, very starter specific.
Yeah, exactly. It's less so like starter specific. Oh no, we're stand teching. Okay. Yeah.
Running the sword car rock and recognizing that and getting the jab out.
Mm-hmm. That is it. Takes it 2-1.
Yep, we will have Seb move on to winners finals and Saturn get knocked down to losers quarters.
Oh, unfortunately, missed the cancel window on 2-2C off the sword card. Was trying to enforce plus frames off it. Unfortunate. It's alright, we'll see more of Saturn later on in the bracket. It's okay, we still have heroes left in the bracket who can do it. I believe. Speaking of which, 2 more characters coming onto our screen right now. Enkidu and Mika. Freaks Mika we haven't seen in a little bit. We saw it at the start of the bracket. And we're going to see it further in towards the end, making a run all the way to top 8.
Definitely been kind of a demon in the server lately, taking first to 5s off of even some of the best players in the server. And I know I saw just a little bit of chat ahead of time that it seems like might not have as much Mika experience. This will be really interesting to see how immediately that 6-6B connects.
6-6B is a button if you're not used to dealing with it. And it's especially because even like auto confirming afterwards like that, yeah. Tried to press after, so, but is relatively safe. Okay.
Yeah,
not
Mika missile, that's plus frames. You can't press on that.
Yeah, no shield afterwards, and that's gonna be for sure. I think that's now has established. Ooh, who needs the shield? I was gonna say it's established that Wantai's not shielding it, but who needs shield when you have a parry?
So true. Oh, and the parry hits way late frames. But it's okay, if 166B doesn't get you there, why not do it again? No tech on the grab. Oh, in the corner, Mika missile mix up. Triple M. Really hard to get. Once you get in the corner, if Mika missiles into you and you don't shield in the corner, it is 100% ambiguous 50-50 left or right.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, you can't avoid the 50-50 with shield. Like that. There you go.
That's kind of Mika's whole game plan, really, is try to get them to shield the Mika missile, and then once they're shielding, you're primed to grid break them. And then
Exactly.
they're just at your mercy. And we got Celestial on Wantai's side here, but it looks like Phil doing everything, but everything's not enough.
Okay, sorry, just had to downplay Londraki in the chat for a second.
I'm really happy. It looks like Freaks has the understanding to not press after getting shielded Mika missile, but you get shielded with one that close, and it's not going to do much to help you.
Okay. Oh, we're doing a route I've not seen Phil do in a very long time. Okay. Shield it, punish. And great awareness to use the shield. The throw after the shield.
Oh, unfortunate. I'm not sure if that was an intentional DP there on Wantai's part. Won't matter too much as he closes out the round, though.
Oh,
the jump
my
scare
goodness.
grab gets him.
Unfortunately, doesn't get the follow-up afterwards, but doesn't shield.
And
So,
a beautiful grid break. Now we're in the corner, grid broken against Mika. What are you gonna do? You're gonna press the
Reverse
EX
DP.
parry button?
yeah. Oh. On. Let's go, Mika. Oh, drops it, but that's okay. Still has Warple to work with, yeah. And saves the meter.
Seems like we might be seeing a bit of tournament nerves for Freaks here. I know normally does not drop this often.
Okay.
The dash overhead gonna get the hit there. Just a big knowledge check thing there. A lot of
Yeah.
Mika's animations are really deceiving. She, for one, doesn't even crouch. You can crouch with her, but she doesn't really crouch.
Yeah. Full pickup off the cross-up off the mix in the corner, and this should be perfect.
Yeah, and that's gonna bring it back with a perfect so that we are 1-1. Wonderful, wonderful match there from Freaks, being able to adapt to kind of just abuse the Mika stuff that you won't know if you don't play her much. Oh, thought it was a good 3D, but looks like it was just a little too slow. Wandai gonna get the pick up there.
Easy 3.3. Just your troubles. No punish on the 6FF because it's 6FF. Where's the chart? Where's the guide of how to play this character? Oh, 4C. Not quite a 6FF, but kind of close.
Oh my god.
That's neutral, baby. Let's
Real
go.
Enkidu hours.
Hell yeah, bring up the chart. Oh my goodness, don't double perfect. Don't do it.
At least it won't happen on this touch.
Fireball does a lot of damage, but overhead?
Oh,
Oh, tried to shield it.
Whiff on it.
Punish. This is death. Yeah, nice
A
and easy.
very unfortunate double perfect on Freak's gonna knock him down to loser's quarters while Wontai heads it on to the winner's final.
Mm. Let me see if I can find something first.
Alright, we got our next match on deck here. Swing Apples versus Kimono Juza / Meatball Spaghetti.
Oh, you'll love to see it.
I really think that honestly, Kimono is for me the wild card in this top 8. I was not expecting a Lene.
見せてあげましょう年季の違いを
Okay, sorry. Had to go back to downplaying Lond again for a second. So this is one, I don't know how much experience Swing has against Lene. This is a character that's not super popular here. I mean, I know we had Quinn on Lene for a little bit, but besides that...
Now, what I will say is if you've got good offense on Eltnum in the corner, definitely can do well with just that knowledge against someone who doesn't know how to deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
予測数値以下とは情けない動き
エルトナセカンドクローズリバイトカウンター自覚すべきだと思いました
Alright, the red combo, okay. No pressure after the Kuga, or no pressing after the Kuga. Kuga again. Ooh, EX, or big Kuga, sorry.
No block on the low. It's a little itty-bitty combo, and the good break's gonna bring us very close to closing out this round for Swing Apples. But Kimono definitely still trying to fight back. Oh, but the gunshot into laser is gonna take it out. Really scary option, does a lot of damage for essentially a full screen confirm. Really good for closing out matches.
For sure.
見せてあげましょう年季の違いをいきますそれ
Ooh. Low shot, but doesn't block the overhead here. Okay. Corner carry? Yeah. Quick, nice to reload into the pressure. Get the throw in the corner. Assault overhead, but doesn't CS in time to confirm. Unfortunate.
For sure, I think both of them were seeing just kind of scrambly pressure here. I do appreciate seeing the assault. It's an option we saw a lot earlier from Kimono, but haven't really seen in this match as of yet. Didn't have an answer for the 3D though.
Yeah, the assault JC was kind of blowing it up earlier, but hasn't really gotten much started. 100 meter to work with. No Vorpal, so can't CVO after this or anything, but...
Oh, and that was a really rough throw whiff there. Just kind of too far. Maybe was expecting the run up and didn't really actually react to what Swing was doing. Oh, but really nice roll around to get this combo.
Yep. Okay, there's the assault. The Swing seems ready, you know? Says, look, I can just block assault. It's okay. Until you start bringing in the throw RPS, you know? Don't have to start OSing or anything, you know? You're just sitting there pretty, you can block it out. This is a blocker's game.
Call it Minecraft.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
Oh, and the standing overhead catches the shield.
Very
I know.
slow, but doesn't matter as long as you're shielding. You're committing to an option.
Swing definitely
IW.
noticed the large amount of shielding coming out from Kumono there. A good option, but you got to be really careful because of that. You can kind of just do the overhead on reaction when you're spamming that crouch shield. That's going to bring it 2-0 for swing over
That
Kumono.
is. We're going to be getting Underzerto and Omer up next, right?
Yep, and that is that was the last match there for Kimono. Gets knocked out of losers round 1. So thank you for joining us, Kimono. Meatball Spaghetti. Appreciate having you here. Congratulations on your top 8 placement.
Yeah, really solid. I hadn't seen them before. They definitely had a game plan, which, like, that sounds a little bit toxic saying, like, yeah, they definitely had a game plan, but like that's a huge part of this game, is like reaching that intentionality and reaching that point where you know what you're doing, you have a strategy going in, you have, like, you are aware of your options and how to rotate them.
Yeah, well, even just as a fighting game player in general, it's like there is a actual tangible step up when you go from I've got a set of moves and I've got a sequence of moves I want to do for a specific reason.
Exactly, yeah, and we're definitely seeing that from Kimono. So great stuff. Congrats. You're looking solid. Alright, let's see. Can Omar hop on up here? Alright, there we go. Two characters that definitely want to be pressing buttons, being plus, running at you.
Dash C gonna get a quick hit on that low.
Ooh! Stagger Bone with the shield bash. In the corner. Got the buff, but knocked out of it with the DP.
Oh, and tried to low parry, looks like. I think I've definitely seen Underzerto getting hit a lot out of low parry. I probably should be trying to do the high parry a bit more. A lot of people are just kind of getting free high pressure on them.
Yeah, it is. It can be a little bit tough. You want to call it out. You get a full combo off of it, but you also get that happening to you, where you get, charge 2FF or something like that from Wagner that just blows you up. Tip on the throw.
Definitely, I think using a parry or anything like that on any character, and especially a character like this where you have to pick high or low to parry, it's very much part of that player matchup, not a character matchup thing. And character matchup can play into it, but everyone's going to have their buttons they like to press.
Great side swap combo, but tech out of the corner under Zerto. Now in WinCon mode. Akatsuki in the corner.
So especially,
Fireball.
I hope you can take advantage of it. I haven't seen anyone today really shielding the jump charge C. Jump charge 6.
It's still plus on shield.
It is, but it definitely can help.
yeah, it can help. It's
you need every bit of help you need when you're in the corner against Akatsuki. That's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah, it can be plus on shield, is what I should say. It's not always, depending on where they hit it. Ooh. With throw, but no punish. Never punished on the throw, really.
Really just getting blown up by these overheads in general, I think.
Yeah, it just isn't blocking high. It is reactable. It's just something that if you're not used to playing against the Wagner, it can be very uncomfortable. Doesn't really look like an overhead. You kind of have to react to the blue flash more than anything. Which I can't remember. In this palette, is it red or? Yeah, I think it is red. Weird. But anyways. React to the flash is the point that I'm trying to say. Hmm.
カウンターこの犬が電光弾いやそんなものかやるな
Oh, nice. Trying to keep the free buffs from happening.
Okay.
Ooh. Definitely just, I think, seeing a lot more fear from under than you want to see out of an Akatsuki. You got, as a character that has pretty limited range and very segmented movement, you got to be confident in what you're doing, I think.
Yeah, I mean, for sure. I think that something that Under doesn't utilize a lot that I'm noticing is, I don't think I've seen double jump tonight.
True.
Oh, okay. It is a mid. Anyways, just different note, and something that I'm noticing is double jump assault J6C is really annoying to deal with for some characters. I don't know how it plays in this matchup, but ooh, okay, gets the combo off. That's a huge combo starter. Wait, I don't think you have these, but that's like in theory like almost dead.
Still a pretty dang good combo though. Did a solid 4K.
Yeah, that
damage.
starter is insane. Raw 6C starter. That's what Akatsuki's dream of at night. They just sit there thinking of counter hit 6C starter into like 12,000k damage, whatever it is.
Is that the grounded uppercut?
Yeah. That's the button that this is the reason they play this character. Is they want to do counter hit
really
6C
good
and
match
watch
out on pressure reset.
Ooh. Okay. Shield on it.
Oh,
Projectile
shield
invuln
to the
move.
center straight through.
Move is fully projectile invuln. Much like Akatsuki C Tatsu.
Put
Side
it back
swap.
in the corner. Oh, but the backdash gonna get caught by the surprisingly long sweep.
Potentially last hit here.
Oh my god!
Parry! That's dead.
reaction EX parry on the shield dash is incredible.
That is kind of godlike. I'm not
That's
gonna
like
lie.
probably the coolest thing I've seen yet tonight.
Yeah, this character is cool sometimes. I know that he is the character that I think most people think is like the coolest character in the game. I don't know if I'd say that, but sometimes he does some cool stuff.
Oh, nice shield break.
Yeah, I don't know. If Underzerto pulls up bathwater loops, then I'll say he's kind of tight.
Akatsuki's not the sauciest character, but you gotta give props for reaction parrying the shield.
Yeah,
the
it's kind of
shield
sick.
dash.
No, but I think that he is a character that a lot of people consider pretty saucy. Despite the aesthetic of he's just a guy who punches you with a, like you said earlier, a guy who punches you but he has a car battery stuck inside him. Like, that's kind of cool.
It is really cool. We're finally doesn't block the overhead.
Unfortunate. Could
I don't
be-
think this will kill, but
I think IW there just kills. Oh wait,
we're very
a second.
close. We're close actually. Really, we've brought Underzerto's brought it back on match point.
Wait,
after
that's
a
IW.
start.
Oh no. Okay, DP. Don't DP back. Okay.
This could be dead.
That should be dead. Oh no. I was gonna say I think Smart Steer into IW just kills.
Oh, but the
That's
6B brings it out, and that's a win for Underzerto after a really slow start that match. I think honestly that sick ass parry really just brought the momentum and confidence we needed back. Like I said, you really need to have confidence with a character like this, and I think we finally got that back coming into the second match. So congratulations to Underzerto on moving on. Omar, congratulations on your top 8 placement, and thanks for playing.
Yeah, for sure. Second Wagner in top 8, or actually only Wagner as of right now. But you know, for sure, really solid placement. Because of someone who I hadn't seen really at all so far in the bracket. So. Ooh, we're getting some freaks swing apples. Ooh boy, that's the matchup. We have a lot of characters, pretty much all like pretty normal uni characters in top 8 here, besides maybe Mika.
This is going to be our first top 8 with less than 2 Yuzurihas, and we've got 0. So
Yeah, there's no real strange characters in the top 8. I mean, maybe Enkidu and Mika, but they also are kind of more like gremlin type characters than they are like wacky boys. Oh my goodness. Nah, Phil, nah. You did not do 5BB with 66B.
CS just for the meter, it seems like. Not gonna get a ton of meter from it. Wasn't a huge bar.
Punish.
Ready for the
Yeah,
cross up.
you got a shield. You got a shield, otherwise Mika can keep pressing. Oh, punish.
Fucking love the missile stuff.
Just shield it. Just shield. What's the worst that's gonna happen?
Second close. Device.
I think we're finally seeing Phil bring out the Mika beast here.
Ooh. Wait a second. We did 3B, like meaty late 3B hit setup. That's kind of godlike. Mika 3B, the little butt slam, like diagonal hop thing, can be plus on block if you do it at the right spacing. Speaking of being plus on block, knockdowns are also plus on block. In the corner? No punish on
and
it!
the whiff punish. Mika's got those big ass fists.
You can whiff punish increase JC. It's kind of hard to do, but if you just wait it out, there's more recovery than you think. This should
And that's gonna be a kill right there, yeah.
Takes game 1.
Very strong showing from Freaks right away. Gotta take out the stress from not being able to go to combo breaker on a poor Elton player.
First close. Device.
This is a COVID install fill.
Of course, as a grappler, you're not legally allowed to tech command throws, so it gets a hit right there at the beginning with the whip command throw.
Look, I want to hear Phil ever talk about just tech the gold throw. Boom. Okay.
We're immediately seeing a momentum shift back here, but luckily able to.
Oh no! You used up OTG though. I don't think you get. Okay, yeah, is aware.
Oh, and was not ready for the meaty butt bonk.
It is a mid, but it is very plus on block. So like, oh, TRM was counter hit.
Oh, if that would hit, that would have been a kill right there.
That would have been that into Okay.
Oh, big whip
button.
on the falling jump A.
Yeah, jump B barely. Yeah, that's her jump B. It looks like an A button though, doesn't it?
None of these characters' animations make sense, I'm gonna be honest.
Mika jump A is the multi-punch in the air.
Oh, okay. That would,
Yeah,
I feel like that would be a B or a C.
Yeah, that's her A. Her C is the big slam.
Oh.
And then her jump B is just a little kick. Yeah, it's weird. Her jump B is kind of like her jump A. You use it like a jump A. But it has more hit stun, so it works as a jump A.
Oh, and we got a counter hit on the bullet shot. Very common frame trap you see from Eltnum, and it gets pretty good combo off of it and corner carry as well.
Oh yeah, TRM is a Blaze Blue term. It means throw, reject, miss. It means you tried to tech a throw, but you got counter hit because you were in a throw lockout window. Sorry.
You can always tell it happened if you try to tech and then they grab you and you turn red.
Yeah. Yeah, so if you tech too early and you try and tech again, there's a lockout. Think if you were ever a Smash player, think of the tech lockout when you are trying to tech and Smash. Same concept. It's in this game, and it's where the term comes from. TRM is it's a Blaze Blue term.
Just gonna get picked up by the dash, some sort of button off the Eltnum. Dash C? Is Dash C the flip kick?
Yes, that is. The 2 hits that they do twice every combo?
Yes. Sometimes
Yeah,
3
Dash
times if they're really feeling it.
Uh-huh.
Oh, very nice match on the CS, understanding that was going to be available.
Oh, yeah, DP that. That ain't real. That is.
Definitely going,
Never
going
change,
for the
Bill.
cross up in the corner. Not
Never
gonna work
change.
too far out. Shield on the missile and in the DP CS, we're gonna bring that even.
Game 3?
1 for each.
Yeah. Phil was that Mei player in Launch Drive who was just, like, modded the game to all say Totsugeki. Was like that type of player. That's like, you know, that's Phil's roots, is the gremlin player in, like, literally every game.
If there was a character that had Honda Headbutt in this game, I'm sure that Phil would be playing them.
Yeah. Phil was a Honda player as well, right?
Yeah, Honda and Mei, they're the same character.
Yeah, is a Honda player, is a Mei player.
Oh,
Was
very
not
nice
an
combo.
not an Anilla player in Granblue, surprisingly, despite the Gotsugeki. Was a Ladiva player. Or is a Ladiva player. Anyways. So maybe Mika is the hybrid child of the Ladiva and the Mei.
I mean, missile's like just kind of like degenerate headbutt.
Yeah, exactly. It's a dolphin.
You are the dolphin.
Mm-hmm. Okay, rebeat +7.
Oh, does not respect the frame trap there. Gets hit
Doesn't
into a
heck
comp
either.
trade.
Oh.
Missile picks up the 3D. Oh, but turned around and the move just goes the
5B
wrong way.
missing, yeah. Oh!
Now this is the Mika gameplay I'm looking for.
This is
Very good awareness to jump over the super flash there.
Bum bum.
We're gonna have one last Oki situation. Is this gonna be the end of Freaks, or is he gonna be able to make it out?
Jab into TRM.
Oh!
Oh! Counter hit throw.
Oh! If he can finish this out, this is death.
Dun dun. No, has to CBO. That's not death. Oh, Iwex.
Are you
maybe,
sure?
actually. Yeah, I didn't realize that it was Iwex. That is dead.
We get to see Mika's terrible IWX animation.
No, it's not.
Oh, it's
no,
not
no,
death.
okay, I was like, yeah. Okay. I'm not
Oh
going
yeah.
crazy.
Oh jeez. Oh, this is so tense.
Don't 6 speed.
Oh no, the
What did I
ricochet
say?
shot.
What did I say?
Oh. Alright, well, congratulations to Swing Apples, advances to loser semis, while
Damn.
Freaks gets sent to take some NyQuil and get some rest.
Sleep up. Good stuff. That's 5th place. Still good stuff to fill. That's
Yeah.
Why'd you have to 6 speed? Come on.
It's in his blood, he can't help it.
Oh my goodness. Mika Iwex is so bad. It's just the PNG growing. It's so funny. Some of the Iwexes in this game are so terrible. I mean, like, Lond Iwex is, like, okay, just because he's the newest character, or, like, one of the newest characters. You know, like, Kuon's is fine, Kaguya's is fine. Once again, because, like, they're the new characters, but, like... Actually, I've never seen Tsurugi's, so I can't say anything about Tsugi, but...
Yeah, I feel like very few of the IWX animations feel like they are not like a Flash animation from 2007.
I'm telling you, Eltnum Iwex looks like it's an Adventure Quest boss. I say it every time, it's so funny to me.
Alright, we got our
I'm
last
expecting Arthas to come out.
our last losers quarters match with
Oh, some non-Nana's
Saturn. Saturn and Under. Under Zerdo's gonna get another run back against Wagner. Gonna have to put the experience from last match to the test.
Exactly, you had the test drive, now, you know.
Try just one too many repeat attempts. I guess not even repeat attempts, just pressure resets. Gonna get called out for it. Shield Bash trade goes in Saturn's favor.
Oh,
Oh, there was the air dash you were looking for, air jump you were looking for.
Not working out though.
Certainly
know,
worked
maybe-
out to get a whiff, just didn't capitalize.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Y'all shouldn't listen to me.
And the mid parry gets kicked out.
Yeah, I mean that's just punishing the parry in general. It's the same thing as saying like it's like a DP. You know, you punish the whiff DP. You just look, recognize which one it is, and then do the other option. Rare instance of J6C. I think that wasn't increased, but whiffing. 200 meter to work with as well. Yeah,
It was whiff throw into throw. Interesting sequence.
not dead, but if you want it to be, it can be very close. Okay, no. Wait, raw 6C. Wait a second. Wait, and you have 200 meter? Wait a sec. Okay, never mind. You're going for a setup. I was gonna say, this could be like 8k.
Oh, this is gonna be a kill if you don't drop.
This is dead. Meterless.
Very nice. We're starting to get those routes.
This character does so much damage. He hits you with 6C and it's like, oh yeah, meterless regular B&B like ABC, OTG, ABC, and it's like 4k, and you're like, wait, what?
Oh, very nice call out there on the shield bash with a mash. Didn't get a combo from it, but that's definitely something you want to be doing there.
The world's middest looking low. Akatsuki 2A.
Is it the crouching punch?
Yeah, it's a low. The reason for that is it was meant to be a mid, and for like 2 versions of the game in ST, sorry, actually for 1 version, or like 2 versions, EL and ST, it was a mid, and the character sucked. And then in Clear, they made it a low, and the character was suddenly like normally good, but now the animation does not line up at all with it being a low. But it's just like a random buff that they gave him at some point. It was animated to be a mid, and then now it's a low.
This game, make a captcha out of this game's lows and be like, is this a low or a mid? I'd fail that every time.
Where's the? I did that for. I'll send this to you after this match. I did this for Skullgirls. It's impossible.
Oh, nice shield on the jump charge 6C.
Okay. Ooh, the nasty mix. Increase JC into throw.
Saturn really just doing a very good job
Dead.
of calling out all of the unsafe stuff that Underzerto's doing here.
It is, yeah. 5.1. I was gonna say, I think it's dead. Raw IWEX, great routing. Yeah, Carmine 2C is definitely one. That should be a mid. I mean, like, it shouldn't for balance purposes, but, I mean, maybe actually it could be.
Everything Carmine has should be a mid. No, even jump moves are not overheads. Please.
So true. He'd still be okay. He'd be chaos tier. Oh,
He was going for the same cool move from last game.
yeah. Burnt 100 meter on it though. That was EX parry, I think. Okay. Oki. 200 meter. Anything will kill.
Just barely slipped in the CS there before cycle. Can Underzerto make use of it? And
Wait
I
a
don't
second.
think so.
That's crazy. That reached? The anti-air. Alright.
Quick 2-0 from Saturn, Saturn, if you're listening, please just stay in here. Your next match is now.
Isn't it winners finals first normally?
Is it?
Yeah, you normally run winners finals first.
I thought, I don't know. If you say so, we'll do that next.
That is the normal way to run it.
I must have misread your diagram you made.
Did I? Wait a second. Where's my diagram? Is this wrong?
It's pinned in bracket feedback.
It is, yeah, no. My diagram is weird because there's a grand finals reset. You can remove the last winners game from it. Yes, you run losers quarters and then you run winners finals. My diagram remains correct. As weird and cryptic as it is. Perished like a dog. Damn. Didn't hit J6C enough. All right, let's go, Seb. Gap this matchup. You have literally just the better buttons. You are just better. Just don't 5B into 6FF and you're golden.
Alright, so yes, this one will be a first to 3 because it is a finals match.
Correct. And immediately, off to a great start. Doesn't really get any Oki though because Rekka routes, but... Oh yeah, might want to swap the layout. Oh yeah, there you go. Alright, on stream is just a little bit late, no worries.
Big
Ooh,
whip.
the whip punish! And that's one of the things, like, I'm gonna keep talking about it. Seb would be so nasty if he learned routes, because, like, their 5BB in the corner, that is, if you know the routes, that's full corner carry into Blossom Oki. Like, you just get to go from corner to corner. Nice
Cash out with the IW here should kill, yep.
Yeah, you know what does just kill, you know? Button, special, IW.
Oh, big 6FF.
That's going to be very key in this matchup because Seb is a swinger. Seb is a big fan of pressing the buttons. And for sure, I think the damage differential is going to start showing. Because Wantai has pretty solid combos. So like here, you know, like burns 100 meter for 2.7. Like, and then we're gonna see whatever the next Wantai hit is. Yeah. So 100 meter for 2.7 versus, you know, 3 point could have been more, like death essentially. So when you're getting like 2.3, 2.4k off a combo, you gotta hit them like significantly more times. Now you're playing, you know, chaos. Yeah. Which is unfortunate. But, yeah.
Sure. And Lond certainly has no shortage of damage when you route correctly.
Yeah, and the nice thing about it for Seb is that Lond is a character that's damage. It can be compensated a lot in meter burning. If you just throw a C Fireball at the end of a meter, your Oki's gonna suck. But if you don't know Oki setups anyways, then it doesn't matter that your Oki sucks, you know? That sounds really mean to say, but like I mean it in a good way. Ooh. Try to press on minus frames. No, that's special cancelable. It's not a DP.
Not ready for the dive kick out of the fake DP.
Oh, punish. Yeah. Okay, how much damage? That was a raw 2C starter. Let me see the bombos. That was not a bombo.
Just a combo.
Yeah,
Oh, and that was our second grid break on low Rekka. Gotta stop just mashing that high shield on Rekka.
Ooh. Damn.
Love Enkidu's chunky ass hits.
That was an attempt at an Ice Vine. I'm not sure what it was meant to be. I didn't know Seb was going for that almost like a reversal. It's not in bomb. So like sometimes when we were playing moves yesterday. Yeah. Like, and this is just, no matter how clean your neutral is, if you know, don't necessarily have routing and you trade hit for hit and their hits are twice as big as your hits, you're gonna have a bad time. I mean, that was other things. I was getting stuck in the corner against Enkidu. That just happens.
6FF right through the fireball. Good call out on Wantai's part. Gonna drop the combo there into the American reset. It's all good.
6C, okay. Just gets opened up low. And surprisingly enough, we haven't seen Seb DP very much. In the previous sets, we were seeing a lot of DP.
So I'm assuming if DP into 6FF, 6FF wins, right?
6FF does win. It beats anything that's a hit. You are functionally blocking while you're doing the animation after frame 7.
I see. And every time I see people playing Aikido, it makes me want to play him. This guy's sick. We finally saw the DP come out.
Just wait till you try pressing buttons on him for a second. It looks like he's doing a lot of fancy things. He is pressing B, 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 C, C, C. This man is playing BB tag. Like, his normals are Rekkas. That's the best way to put it. Everything he does is a Rekka.
Alright, we're at two for Want Die now.
Yeah. If you're a Rekka gamer, play Enkidu.
I mean, like, to be fair, a lot of people in this server, I watch them play so many characters, and I want to play the whole cast. Unfortunately, not everyone's as blessed as you in terms of being able to learn the entire cast.
What, you want to learn Lon now?
No, everyone but him.
What about Carmine?
I mean, look, I'll admit, Carmine looks sick. I think Lond as a fighting game character to me does not look that sick. And as much as I'd like to comment on the match, honestly, we're just seeing some really dominating play from Wanda here. I think he really has finally figured out how to keep Seb in the corner here, and Seb really doesn't have an answer for getting out of that NPD pressure.
Yeah, we're looking a little clueless on defense here. I mean, the thing is that Want Die definitely has a lot of experience into Lon. This is a matchup that he for sure has kind of been forged in between me and friend. And specifically the style of Lon. Oh no, that doesn't work for me.
Oh no. Big juicy counter hit. Not into a big combo though.
Alright.
Kinda I think wasn't quite ready to make use of that big counter hit.
Do it again.
But
Yeah!
6FF into 6FF, powerful move.
What are they gonna do? Whiff punish you? You have another one.
Who needs grids when you've got 6FF?
You have IWEX. Yeah, use IWEX. Okay.
I've never seen Enkidu IWEX. This is sick.
This is actually like the coolest IWEX in the game.
I've never seen this before. That's incredible.
This is the best animation in the game, like in my opinion.
Oh damn! Are his wrist things like the limiters or something?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. He becomes unshackled.
This man is sick.
He's just too powerful.
I really do think we definitely need to have Sebs try more calling out these pressure resets, because we're really just not getting much out of him on defense. We will see what he can do on offense here.
I think he's definitely new to the game and probably just doesn't quite know what everything is yet. Judging off of questions he was asking when he played, but like for sure he's asking the right questions when he plays. So whenever someone asks me if Hilda 2cc is a low, I'm like, okay, yeah, you still got knowledge gaps, you know. Like,
Big
and they'll
overhead,
come.
just gonna be a nice quick kill. Want Die takes it.
Yeah.
3-2, 3-1, 3-1.
3-1, yeah. Yeah, the bracket is best of 3 until winners, losers, and grand finals.
Yeah.
And
So
then
the
the
next
final-
match
yeah.
will be 1st to 2.
Correct, yeah. Going back to 1st to 2, back to best of 3.
And Seb's not quite out yet. Seb's still gonna get to play in losers final for one last chance to take on Want Die in a rematch for the grand final.
First gonna have to get through the winner of Swing and Saturn. Did manage to take it against Saturn in winners, but we might be seeing the Wagner, which is gonna be a very different story. Both characters I think Lond can deal with, but can also struggle with, as they both can punish you trying to mash 5A. Lond has some very good buttons to mash out of the corner with. He has 5A and he has 5B, and those buttons lead to full corner carry off either one, and a lot of damage. But if you can't capitalize off those mashes and they're able to play at spacings and spacing trap you around with punching 5B and stuff like that, or 5A, or go under at a low profile and stuff like that. It can be tough, and both these characters here are ones that have the potential to do that. Both want to play very rush down, very aggressive, frame trappy styles. Oh, back throw. Nice, easy, simple.
I definitely think something that's really interesting about Uni that I think we're seeing play out here is as you get, you know, out of the very beginner and into the more like intermediate beginner levels, you start to realize that Uni's a very interesting game and that you end up with a lot of standoffs.
Oh,
that was
wait
incredible.
a second. Rare instance of 2FF losing.
Hey, now isn't that just 5FF? The shield bash?
Or sorry, 5. The shield bash is close.
It's unfortunate catch on the ricochet bullet.
Unless I'm going crazy, I think that's 2FF.
Sometimes you see these standoffs, people will get right up next to each other and everyone's waiting. I think kind of plays into the grid games a little bit. But it's nice to see these players be a little more careful. Both of them are characters that have pretty good mashes. Swing Apple's definitely letting a lot of DPs rip this set.
Oh, you're right, it is just FF. My mind's going crazy.
You're so anti-Yuzu brain that you think every move that's weird is 2FF.
No, because I for some reason in my mind when I did the combo trials, I always did it as 2FF, which doesn't have a 2FF, so it doesn't do anything.
I guess it's 2FF and 5FF.
Yeah, just like long DP is 2FF. Anyways,
Shield bash right at the beginning, not gonna really do much for him.
Catch it with 660. Very fast character.
Not pressing on the throw bait, which is very good for swing.
Also, I'm liking the color coordination between these palettes.
I was gonna say, neither of these are defaults, right?
No. No, they came dressed up in the same One of them has to change.
Well, this is the match to decide it, right? Whoever loses has to pick a new palette.
Exactly. Oh. Oh, shimmies. It's counter.
Nice little micro concentrate into catching the 3D. Very nice play on the part of Saturn here to take the first game.
Mm-hmm. And this is still first 2.
But I'm amazed we didn't get the fire pillar out. Got some hands bullets locked and loaded. Another DP. Another DP?
You know what? Another DP, but this time on the other side.
You know, if you're winning neutral every time, I guess you really don't have to respect the DPs that much, right?
No, why would you? Ooh. Okay. 6-6B is such a funny button on Wagner.
Which one is 6-6B?
The little dash button that is the little sword poke where she just kind of puts it out there and it hits twice.
Oh, I see. Oh, the standing overhead. Gets a combo out of it, along with double buff. Oh, but nice call out on the shield bash, gets a jump over. Are we gonna see a side switch? No, just gonna go straight for the bullets.
Oh.
And knocks out the EX flash there.
Yeah, I think that was meant to be TK jump dive kick. Or yeah, TK EX dive kick. Full combo. Get the side swap. Maybe? Yeah!
Into full Oki setup. We still got some meter on that side too. And the Vorpal's really not, the CS not going to do much, going to give some meter, but not really going to help get out of the corner at all.
Ooh, got the punch, but we didn't believe in the hit. This should be dead though. Come on. Nice and easy.
We always know Swing Apples has the routes.
Yeah. Okay, last round here.
It's only 0-1 right now.
Well, I'm last round of this game.
Oh yes.
Got both charges on.
And the shield bash. Really, nobody's been really blocking the shield bash tonight.
I mean, it is hard to block.
I'm amazed we didn't
I
see
won't
a
lie.
DP come out of that CS there.
Oh!
Unfortunate guard point straight through the bullet.
Is enough.
And that's going to be the end of this one. Swing Apples going home. Saturn moving on to losers finals against Seb. Really good showing from Swing though. Swing did really well throughout the whole ladder phase and top 8.
Yeah, no, great stuff. Swing looking very solid. Which means that we're gonna be having who?
Swing and
Saturn.
Saturn and Seb.
Yeah. Saturn gonna be staying up here.
So that is a rematch from the very first round of top 8 tonight. And we're gonna see the Nanase coming out again. Guess doesn't really want to play Wagner into the Londreki yet, it seems.
Yeah, I mean, I can understand that. I mean, this matchup can be, if he doesn't know, there's one very specific thing that Friend was pointing out earlier, which is foreseeing the fireball. Is when she does fireball, either foreseeing or 236-Bing through the fireball to deal with it can be a huge, like, knowledge check in this matchup, but...
Definitely something. There's some characters where there are good options against
Oh.
non-safe fireball. Very
I don't want to
safe.
hear it.
But you got to be careful because if you have a long enough range move to hit Nanase through the fireball, you can hit her and it'll make the fireball go away. But if you whiff at all, that fireball is going to hit your extended hurt box.
Yeah. What do you mean extended hurt box? I don't have one of those. I'm using 4C. I don't know about you. Oh! 2C counter hit.
Unfortunately, Yuzuriha's sword is legally part of her arm.
That's crazy. Couldn't be me. Oh! -4 and you just throw. You know what?
Does not have the route for the pickup off of the A-Rekka there.
It can be tricky. Single hit A-Rekka. You're not normally expecting it to hit, so... Run up 3C. That is a, It's a button. Look, that's the way I'm gonna put it. Where's the... Wait, one second. Let me...
Which one's 3C?
Have you ever seen Nanase 3C's hitbox?
Is it the one where she blasts wind from her hand?
No. One second. I'm gonna need to... It's very important for context.
Oh, we got a grid break from the 2-hit overhead here against Nanase. Looks like immediately a very different thing. I think very much, like we said earlier, very much like an earlier Friend. Seb seems very, very strong on the offense in the corner, but not the best at defense. As we're seeing now that he's in the corner against this Nanase, DP is going to be the option, but it's not going to get him out of the situation.
You know,
Oh
DP...
Jesus, what the fuck is that move?
Yeah, look at how many hitboxes there are around it. It's insane. It just looks like she just kicks in the air, and I think you just see this wall of red all around her, and you're like, wait, what do you mean? Why is her little kick disjointed? Anyways. Ooh, shimmy into 5B.
Oh, just run up throw, put him in the corner, get to concentrate, put him in the blender.
Yep. And again, DP. Gonna take at least one like hard bait of DP, I'd imagine, before we're gonna see Seb chill on it a little bit. But you know, so far hasn't done it. Saturn hasn't managed to, you know, hard bait and punish the DP. 5 DP
But we
punish.
have made it corner to corner to finish out the round though. Now
We got
1 to
there.
1. This one is, since it's losers finals, going to be first to 3, so it's still going to need 2 more wins on the side of anyone to finish up this match.
ファーストクローズリッターシルトの名にかけてんだ全強靭そうまだだ足元だ計算点アニマート捉えたぞ吹き止め氷のくさび
Oh, tried to do the meaty 236B setup, but little bit early on it. Overhead.
Unfortunate hit on that overhead for Seb. Very
It's
nice
me.
for Saturn though.
DP again. Like, just stagger button into block for a second. Just like in that situation, if you block a DP, you win. Like, that is well within killing territory, and you have 200 meter. And like, you know, if after throw, you're still gonna eat a lot. So it's the risk reward there is very heavily favored to try and bait it, given how many times you've seen. Minus frames into DP. Sword dive is only projectile involved. Great blocks.
Definitely, I think that's the first time we'd actually seen someone block that cross-up blossom setup in the corner.
It can be tricky.
Little ADP on the...
Oh my god, not DP!
Now that's the Saturn I know.
Yo, but what if our DP's touched? 2-2-C coming in from the back. Should be.
I think I would say I'd like to see Saturn do more
Don't
shielding
throw.
on the
Don't
ice
throw.
balls.
Not like this. Not like this. Don't throw.
Oh, the shimmy!
Oh no!
Very clutch shimmy there.
Okay, Seb closing it. Tried TK Ice Rain of her own. Alright. I just realized why Saturn plays this Nanase color. It's you get free wins into friends. It's the Rin color from Fate. Friend couldn't possibly beat a Fate character. Anyways.
I'm really wondering what's motivating the Milia disc into ADP setup that we're seeing here from Saturn.
Maybe jump out, but also like, what are they gonna do? You know? Like, I mean, normally you just stand there and block, but maybe was expecting a jump or like an attempt at a throw or something like that.
Could be.
Because a common option to it is they do it and you dash up and throw. To try and like live through it. Counter hit on it. Ooh, clip the toes. Actually, not clip the toes. Her 2A is not a low.
Oh, and whips the sword car on wake up just a bit too early.
One thing that we haven't seen is I was about to say DP on the Rekka, but
Well,
there it is.
Ask and you will receive.
Yeah, because that is one thing that I don't think we've seen Seb go for like just buttons into Fireball, which is one thing that if the Lond is always doing Rekka, just let a DP rip on it every once in a while. There is a gap. Oh, on Raw 660 you can punish it. TRM.
the sword
That's
car
it.
follow-up for a perfect to end the set. Saturn 3-1 over Seb. Seb gonna go home in 3rd place so that Saturn and Wandai can fight it out for 1st.
Great stuff to Seb though. First appearance in the
Absolutely.
bracket and getting 3rd. Yeah, no. Really great stuff.
Alright, let's set this up for grands, and...
Ooh. Yo, let's go JP. Sorry, different note. Skullgirls player who's doing really well. Person who runs like the equivalent of us, but for Skullgirls, like beginner server, doing hella well in the bracket. So I'm hyped. Anyways,
Let's see whose belligerent guard points are stronger in these grand finals.
I don't think it's a matter of belligerent. I think on that note, it's Enkidu, but on almost everything else, it's probably Wagner.
Wandai is kind of getting a pretty strong start here, getting some nice meaties, keeping pressure up. You really don't want to let give Wagner too much space to mash because she's really good at it.
Yeah, I think it was Squish, the Akatsuki player, who said like, look, uni pressure, you can view it in a pretty simplistic way to start, where you basically do a full block string. If they block the full block string, or like if you hit any of the hits, just confirm to hit. If they block the full thing, do it again. This time, leave some gaps. If they respect the gaps, start mixing. But until then, just do your layer 1. Just do the block string. There's a good chance you'll just get the hits. You don't have to go past that point.
Well, especially you'll get a lot of players at this level who just, you know, they don't block on wake up. So you get a like true meaty on their wake up, and you're gonna be golden from there.
Yeah, exactly. As you know, sometimes you gotta check for that layer 1 or that layer 0 in that case.
Oh, and just the little bit of a standoff into a delay. Wandai picked the right time to press the button.
Dominant start there from Wandai.
I think a matchup like this, a matchup like this with stuff like that, you definitely see a lot of. I think you're gonna see a lot of players like playing Enkidu want to align to the rhythm of their opponent. And I think that was definitely a good show that it seems like as of now, Wandai has a pretty good check on it. Now, what knowing their rhythm will do for you against a Wagner in the corner, that's less conclusive.
I mean, much like against Enkidu in the corner, you are sometimes just blocking and guessing, but... Oh! Get the throw.
Oh, that DP goes right over.
I'm headed out. Oh! Alright. Speak of being in the corner. Never mind. Oh! We're leaving. Going on a trip. Catches the backdash. But, oh! The shield charge afterwards! Okay, check. Overhead. Yup.
Really
Flashback
just
1-1.
completely reversed momentum there.
Mm-hmm.
First close. Divide.
6FF doing its job. So 6FF doesn't block grabs, right?
Nope.
I see.
It blocks in the same way that you block normally. It is, for those of y'all who have had the wonderful privilege of playing some plus R,
That's so sad.
force function. It works like Anji Fujin in plus R. Just has guard point. But you know, like guard point, like it does as if the move hit on block.
Between this combo and the burn, this is definitely going to be a kill.
Yeah, for sure. The burn does so much damage.
Second close. Divide.
Burn adds up real quick. Character hurts. Ooh.
Immediate smart steer.
Yeah, it just wants to... I think that was, it's like dash... What is that button again? It's, I need to look this up again to make sure I am remembering what buttons are. I don't play Wagner. This character
Like
has...
the running sweep?
No, not the running sweep. The, yeah, it is 6FF dash FF. So I think did dash FF and then tried to cancel into, another button. And then just got instead just got Smart Shield. Oh my goodness. I look away for 1 second, I tab out, and Saturn has run away with a game.
Yeah, we're on potentially last
Recent
game
point.
of the tourney. Apologies to anyone on stream if you just heard a call. Someone called me on my work line in the middle of the tournament at 6:30 p.m.
Very interesting. Yeah, isn't Saturn in losers?
That's so true. So actually, no, we're potentially one game away from a bracket reset.
Yes. Okay, yeah. Plus frames. Dash up throw. We're OSing. This, I swear, every time I watch that, every time I see 6FF hit, it turns me into like a One Piece villain. Like, I just cackle in a new way every time. It's so funny. Oh, great block on the overhead. Recco.
Oh, nice recognition and run up on that whip.
Just straight up punish.
Beautiful.
Don't even need to get anything else. They never expect the 7th 6FF. Oh! Let it rock. Okay, DP. I wonder if for Saturn has been doing a lot of dash up 7 FF or increase FF stuff. I think that for Enkidu you can just do FFOS, and I think it beats it.
Wait, can you OS 6FF?
No, FF, the spin kick, the aerial like upper DP thing. That's
the one that looks like
FF.
Nanasei's DP.
Yeah, that's FF.
I see.
So you can OS with that, and it beats like every air option in the game. Oh, we're doing it again? Do it again? Yeah, no, this time parry, but still close enough. Ooh, counter hit. That time a TRM. TRM setup. The classic, just nice easy jab. For those of y'all who aren't used to TRMing, if you do jab, instant cancel into grab, and they try to tech at the timing of when you jabbed, even if they block it, they will eat the throw. They will get TRM. Even though it's a yellow throw, they cannot tech it.
They just get to sit there and watch the golden rings around their body as they think about their life choices.
Yeah, the animation plays out faster, actually, I'm pretty sure, so they don't have to watch the whole gold throw timing, but... Oh, okay.
Oh, blocks the shield bash. We're on tournament point here for Wandai.
We could be. 1 round away. And it's Enkidu. This round could be quick. Do it again. Oh, shield bash working out. Okay. Caught it in the startup of the 3rd one. Almost got the 3rd one.
Nice blocks on the overhead and below. Good tech too. Everyone's being a little safe here. Couldn't commit to the lows, but gets a nice grab. CS to get out of the 6F, or out of the parry? Is it the parry?
Yeah.
Really good awareness there in CS to get safe on the parry though.
Okay. DPRC?
Oh, and the air shield gonna let Saturn clear out the round here.
Yeah, almost a strive moment. But 200 meter on Enkidu, this could be it. Both just jump access. Nah.
We'll have to see how many 6FFs come out this round.
Wagner 5B, the god button. Jesus kick itself. Ooh.
What was that we saw out of Enkidu there?
I think that was low parry.
I didn't even know he had a low parry.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Just mauling. We're going.
And with that is a bracket reset.
Mm-hmm. My goodness. Sorry. Yeah, no, sorry. It's not low parry. It's B parry, whatever it is. He has a regular parry. which is not. I mean, it just hits all strikes in general.
Right.
But yeah, so he has A parry, B parry, and C parry. B parry and C parry have like different special effects. But the one that you normally see where he side swaps and stuff like that and throws them onto the ground, that's A parry. That's the common one.
I see.
Yeah, B parry is the one where he raises his knee.
Oh, nice backdash to dodge the low. Get back in, push him back into the corner.
Wantai says, look, I know I had it, but I still got it. I almost had it, now let me just quickly...
Wantai just wanted to show off a little more.
Hey, I just said, look, I have this cool tech, it's called 6FF. I want y'all to see it.
This is an educational session.
Yeah, let me show you the gospel. Have you heard the word? The good news. 6FF is in town.
Unfortunately, it seems that Saturn does not feel like learning today and is going to be pressing directly into 6FF.
I love that move so much. Damn, it's good.
But a nice DP, almost gets the follow-up, but whiffs it.
Just do it again. Just do it again. Oki, 6FF. Oh, flip by the VO. Up kicks. Yeah,
IWX locked into first win on the reset for one guy.
I mean that checks out. Like, you see Vorpal, you see Veloff, and you see the health that's left. Like, you can't imagine that they're trying anything other than, like, either an EXDP or, like, you know, some kind of, like, last-ditch effort. So,
Absolutely.
just dash up block is always, like, a safe way to go about it.
7FF on round start getting into a combo. Not something you necessarily expect to see, but I suppose it's working out.
Oh, a little bit late. Or a little bit delayed on the 7FF. Oki? Oki is take a block string, because you're terrified of some kind of DP. Okay, nice punish.
Sometimes, in order to make sure you're respecting steps, you gotta give up your turn just so you show you can respect.
Oh, for sure. I mean, I know that I've talked to quite a few Merc players just because there's a lot in the region, and like Merc players have told me over and over, look, the first when you have 100 meter, the first wake up you do, you get a free block string. It's invincible basically, because no one is ever pressing on Merc when he has 100 meter on the first time in a set. Because, you know, Mercs want one thing, and it's kind of disgusting. Oh, that's dead. If he wants to be...
Not that it's a drop, but
okay,
we just get the... It's fine, it's a reset.
A,
We're playing Skunks over here.
B, C, C, C. Oh, what a good game. I should go watch some Skunks.
You can in a few minutes here.
Damn.
Go join the room of like 7 people watching CC because they got kicked out of the bracket.
That's okay. Oh, the kill stage Sonic clock is on right now. Actually, wait, never mind. Oh, okay. Come on, Wantai, I need you to clean this up. I need to go watch my goats.
Unfortunately, Wantai hits the 5FF straight into a blocking Saturn.
Oh!
And it's that definitely look for doing an OS against that 7FF.
Yeah. Me personally, I'm jumping at it. Is that dead? No.
Not
we have
quite.
200 meter. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh! I told you. You did it. You didn't do it, and you won.
Could
I
be
knew.
last match here of the tournament.
This very well could. It could be 3-0 in the run back. That's crazy. Monte says, look, I couldn't win in the winner's set. Let me... Alright. I was playing around a little bit. 6FF, go.
One
Yeah.
breaking off Enkidu's limiters.
Exactly. Rebound the force function button. Oh my goodness.
Oh, big whiff there though on the 3C question mark.
Oh my goodness. Says, nah, I'm not out of this yet. Look, I can do the reverse 3-0. Okay. Punch. Shout out to Slayer. Mappa Hunch coming to a strive scene near you. Oh! Saw the green shield, reacted in time, just barely out of range. Not gonna quite die, but...
Oh, big whip on the overhead is gonna give Saturn a full combo. Maybe a side switch? We'll have to see. Yep, there we go.
Okay. Oh, that's dead. Very dead, even meterless.
And now we are 100% on tournament point for Want Die once again.
Mm-hmm. And with the 200 meter going into it? No
Parry.
shot.
6FF into parry.
You'll love to see it. Sometimes it just works. He's just that good. He's just pressing the button better. Oh no!
Grab going back in the corner.
Oh, wait a
Caught him
second.
mashing on wake up. Oh god.
200 meters.
We're getting into last touch territory after this combo.
This is now last touch territory.
For both of them, really. Well,
One
not
big
anymore.
touch? Maybe still. No, Wagner doesn't do that much. Burn does a lot though. Okay, almost. Tech? Still last touch. Oh, that's dead.
It's
No,
not dead.
you
We
have
don't
it!
have
You
it.
have IWAX!
Oh my god.
Okay, never mind. You're built different. That's crazy.
Oh my god. Congratulations to Want Die on the 3-0 in Grand Finals reset. Holy
Oh
shit.
my goodness. You had IWAX. What are you doing? Anyways. Alright, alright. Okay. I see.
Incredible.
That was... Uh-huh. Oh, I didn't see the right now at the end. I just saw I'm so fucking sweaty after hitting that. I was like, that's insane. I'm so sweaty. Damn, you are. Alright, congrats.
Congratulations.
Good stuff to Saturn, though. Good stuff as well to Saturn, no. Ended up doing really well. Getting second, I think that's and Want Die winning a bracket. You know, joining the ranks finally is not just Laundrekia that's won a bracket.
So true. So true.
Finally managed to beat a Laundrekia to get there as well in winners finals. So, you know, great stuff. I'm glad to see it. Congrats to Want Die. Good shit.
For sure. Thank you everyone for coming out to the ladder. It was a bit of a smaller one this time, but I think everyone still had a great time. It was great to see more faces in the top 8 that we don't normally get to see.
Yeah, no, I'm glad to see it. For sure. We'll see y'all in 2 weeks for turnip bracket.
Yep, 2 weeks until then. We've still got our brawl going on this month, and keep an eye out for an announcement. We've got a very special event cooking coming your way for this community, so please stay tuned. I think you're gonna like what's coming up here.
With that,
Alright.
I think we're gonna be saying goodnight to y'all.
Yep, have a good one.
Bye-bye.